I know the original hosts are missing right now, but they all handling some shit. But welcome to episode 7 of the Takers Gaming Podcast.
Episode 7.
Yes,
Lucky
sir.
Number 7.
Yes, sir.
Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7 for sure. Mm-hmm. We got 3 legends in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't taking that lightly over here, man.
That's
so you know, we got Knox in the building.
What's the deal? What's going on, man? I'm back. Third time.
Had a crowd cheering effect.
Yeah, you gotta hit the effect. Hit the effect.
What's wrong with that? I don't even know what the hell. We're on set.
Y'all need me on this motherfucker. Everyone.
And,
got my nigga Antt Beatz right here, man. What's the deal, brother?
What's the deal, man? What up, though, man?
Yeah. We hit that for you, too.
Motherfucking Antt Beatz.
Yes, sir. And then, man, we got our first time guest on this bitch. My nigga Helluva, dog. What's the deal, bro?
What's the deal?
Yes, sir. We hit that for you, too.
First time, not the last time.
Definitely not the last time, man. Definitely not the time,
man. Collectively.
One
more time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And collectively, they are called the Twin Towers. You feel me? So we got both of them here. So if you're a collector, we collected the Twin Towers. We have them in the building at the same time, and it's crazy. So,
yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, it's a legendary moment right here, man. So
definitely.
Want to put it together on that one, man. So what's going on with everybody, man? What's the deal?
Man, since the last time we spoke, a lot has transpired.
Straight up.
Yeah. So now you know it's basketball season. 2K is near.
Yeah.
It's upon us. 2K season is upon us, you know. So we got to talk about that. We got to kick that off. And we have to discuss, are you guys 2K players or no?
Unfortunately, I'm not.
Yeah, I retired. I retired.
You know, like, as producers, you know, like, we really down there like nerds. And, you know, we not really sports niggas. I think you are, but, you know.
Look, this is all I'm saying. So even before the 2K era, so I'm sure you indulged in a little bit of live.
Oh yeah, for sure. Live 2K. Once my kids started whipping my ass in 2K, though, I was too bitter. I'm like, fuck this shit. Put on Mortal Kombat, nigga.
No, for sure. Definitely, for sure. So in the tradition of things, being
I gotta get that bitch though. Kobe
that's what I'm saying. So
I got every 2K.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So
that's crazy because I do too. But I haven't actually
you play it for like 5 minutes. You just let the game install and then you probably turn it off.
Hey, sometimes I try to make them my player and it just don't work out.
It don't work out. Yeah.
I don't like niggas trying to hold me or make fun of me because I ain't with that shit, bro.
You don't be buying VC or whatever that is?
I buy all the VC and I still end up ass, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Nah, that nigga Sada even offered to train me before. Like, I be too cold as hell. I'm put you on my team, you gonna be cold.
Hey, yeah, I checked out Sada, his game and stuff, man. He's definitely dope. So
is he dope?
Yeah, no, for sure. He has a passion for gaming, man. Shout out to Sada and everybody else.
He's a fucking nerd too.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, for sure. Shout out to everybody that indulged in video games, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely relaxation, a tool for relaxing.
And you know what's crazy? Like, with all y'all here, with all the accolades y'all have, people wouldn't expect y'all to be gamers like this, you know?
Man, what?
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Every game it is. And he always put me up on the new games, the new tech, anything. He like, man, you got the Steam Deck. I'm like, what the fuck is the Steam
Deck? Did you get one? You got one?
Of course I got one.
Oh,
man. So wait, did you mod yours, Ed?
I mod both of ours.
Oh!
Man, we actually got motherfucking Budokai on our Steam Deck.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's crazy.
We got 3.
That's crazy.
That's the hardest one right there, too.
The hardest one.
Yeah.
See, we talked about this before. I'm not a fan of Dragon Ball games like that.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
They don't got that many good games, though.
What about, did y'all like GT?
What, Dragon Ball GT fight? Nah.
Like the characters?
No, the game, the actual game.
Cool, but
I ain't fuck with it.
I know the Dragon Ball GT game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What?
No, he talking about
No, wasn't it on PlayStation 2?
Yeah, it was on. No, it was on
talking about
PlayStation.
Fighter. I know he talking
No, it was
about
on
Fighter.
PlayStation. It was on the first PlayStation.
Yeah, the first PlayStation.
On the first PlayStation?
Yeah, it was the Fighter.
No, none of them bitches is good, but Budokai 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I had Ultimate Battle 22 and Dragon Ball Legends for PlayStation 1. Those games are god horrible.
Yeah.
Awful. I was like, why can't they make a Dragon Ball Z game like Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, I'm gonna fuck you up. Did you play the one on the?
That was Fighters,
RPG on the Nintendo. They had a Nintendo RPG on that bitch.
Nah,
that shit was terrible.
Some
That shit was
secret
terrible.
type of shit you had to like find or some shit like.
Hey, Knox.
No, I did. I played that bitch on the emulator.
But the Dragon Ball Fighters was they Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
It was.
It
That bitch.
was?
Yeah.
And it did excellent though. It's like an award-winning game, but it
What
just
system
ain't
was it
Budokai.
on? What system?
It's on every system.
It's on every system, yeah.
If you like, you know what I'm saying, Marvel vs. Capcom, that's the game for you. But for us as Dragon Ball Z players, Dragon Ball not supposed to be like that.
Exactly.
It's got to have its own little thing, you know what I'm saying? And
Power
Budokai was
ups.
perfect.
So if you had to, so Budokai is like your top Dragon Ball game.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Because once they came with part 1, it was like, man, this is perfect, only if they did this. And then part 2, they started doing whatever you could think of. And then part 3 was just, everything was in it.
I just feel like the people that made those games, they were probably like, we have these people in Detroit that they buy our games faithfully. So we gotta listen to what they say because I literally, the only people I know that play the Dragon Ball games are in Detroit. Like literally, I don't know anybody outside of Detroit that buy Dragon Ball games or play them at all, which is crazy to me. Everybody I know that play Dragon Ball games,
and still play that same fucking game.
Bro, we done had some epic battles, dog. Like,
so with it being on a Steam Deck, is it a way that you guys could play against each other?
that I don't know.
See, we wouldn't even do that. We got to be in the same room.
It got to be in the same.
And when we fight, it'd be like a year leading up to it. It's some epic shit.
Like a real Dragon Ball movie.
I gotta tell them about the battle.
Oh, man. Yeah, I want to hear
So
this
we
one.
both good as hell, man.
This shit was 10 years ago, too.
10 years?
10 years ago.
10 years
We
ago.
scrapping it out. I think I got, who I have, Vegeta?
Yep.
I got Vegeta, he got Goku.
Oh, yeah. The classic
We got like
battle.
7 bars of energy, so it's like a real super fight. My nephew there watching me fight, and I think, who's there? Your little brother, Antt?
Yep.
They cheering us on. Man, I couldn't lose in front of my nephew.
Can't let nobody beat my ass in front of my nephew.
Antt got me down to the point where if he would have breathed on me, I would have died. And he had like 3 bars of energy. And I just lost my mind. Somehow I killed this
I don't
nigga.
know what he pressed on that fucking controller, dog.
How did you feel after that, though?
Yeah.
I felt like a piece of shit. Like, damn, am I that weak? Like, I started questioning myself.
Yeah, that should be happening.
I was right there, like, literally, bro. If I would have just breathed on them, touched them, anything, like,
Even if you would have hit him and he blocked
if
you,
I just smacked
If
the
I would have
keyboard
blocked
back
it,
at him, it was
I
over.
would
with.
have died.
Yeah, damn.
But look, though, my nephew was so happy, I just got a feeling like if I would have lost, he might have just had a stroke right there.
He was like, Uncle, you could do it. Oh, you can.
He was like that for real?
Oh, he beat your ass, bro.
I damn near feel like my hands let me lose.
Oh, man.
Oh no, listen, man. That's why I enjoy fighting games. Man.
Yeah.
Like, that is, I think like fighting games and games like Mario Kart or GoldenEye, man. That
Man, I played Mario Kart yesterday.
Which one?
At Dave & Buster's.
Oh, the arcade.
Oh, the arcade one. The arcade one fire.
Yeah, the arcade one is fire for
And
sure.
I still was cold on that bitch.
But have you played? See, I like 64. Mario Kart 64.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Woo! There we go. Listen, now Helly is the first one to say that.
That
out
was
loud.
that game brought people together. It was just
The 64.
hardest shit ever.
Who was your favorite character on 64?
I used to play with the mushroom.
With Toad.
Yeah,
Oh,
Toad.
me too.
I always played with that motherfucker.
That's because we all mentally thought he was the fastest person. on the
Yeah.
planet.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it definitely was. Definitely
My
was.
brother get Donkey Kong or something, start whooping ass. I'm like, how is this big ass winning? Like, what the hell?
But you know what? 64 had all the games that everybody could play together that was cold. And it was the first system with like 4.
Yeah, the four ports. Yeah.
So the wrestling,
Yep.
the shit. And,
I still owe you that fade.
Listen,
I
man,
still owe
it's
you
not
that
no
fade,
fade,
bro. I still owe you that
no
one.
one
dog.
can beat me.
Oh, okay,
Listen,
man. We gonna
Helly
find out.
here and here. Listen, on the 64, no one can beat me on Mario Kart.
Oh man.
None of the wrestling games
Oh man.
or GoldenEye. Y'all can have every other game.
give me one day of practice. I'm on your ass.
Yeah. Man.
I'm telling you, that old shit just gonna kick right in.
So do y'all on y'all Steam Deck? Do y'all got like the other emulators on there, or just PlayStation, or what?
Antt know how to do that shit. I don't know.
I got Dreamcast on there,
Got them fucking
PlayStation 2.
You gonna figure out a way.
Anything you think of, well, all the emulators is there in the system already. But you just gotta add the ROMs and the.
So do you got the ROM? Did you put the ROMs on you and Helly?
I did it straight from the Steam Deck actually.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's fire.
So what I did with his, like I downloaded the mines, I downloaded them to mines, and then I just took my SD card and put it in his, and then just dragged it to the desktop, and then put them where they went on his SD card.
Man, sounds so.
And
good.
they load up just like the regular games.
Yeah, and they run good. That's why I was explaining that to Slapz.
Yeah.
Last time, like they run perfectly. I had to really like do like an open heart surgery on my Steam Deck because I bought the 64 gig, the cheapest one, and then I took the I had to open it up and take the
hard drive out of there. Yeah.
Hard drive.
Now,
out
was
of
that
the
cheaper than buying the one with the more in it?
Yeah, because the terabyte hard drive only costs like $50 on Amazon.
Damn, I gotta have you do my shit.
Yeah, this took like 5 minutes.
Man, I had one and motherfucking button broke on that bitch. I think my grandson. I got a broken R2 button. I'm like, man,
On the Steam Deck?
Nah, I had to get a whole nother one.
Nah, man, it got to be a way where you could. I'm sure they got like a repair kit if you look like on Amazon or YouTube or something, man. So just keep it. Don't get rid of it or whatnot. But the Steam Deck, man, I got a dual boot on mine, so I got Windows 11 on there. So I run like Warzone. That's why I play Warzone on that. And then I got the emulators as well. But
so what's the Warzone like on there?
Oh, it's like a computer. It's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, and you can hook your controller to it.
The coolest shit about the Steam Deck though is wherever you pull that bitch out at, niggas gonna be like,
what the hell is
The
that?
fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And the speakers, the sound is loud too. So even if you don't got your headphones plugged up, they can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be 20 feet away and they can hear the Steam Deck.
damn, I'm gonna have to get me a fucking Steam Deck. Like,
Yeah,
fuck?
no, for
Like,
sure.
shit.
You missing out,
Yeah, I'm missing out. Like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
It's convenient.
no, I think I want Killer Instinct on my shit.
Oh man,
Do you get the arcade one-up machines?
That's what that shit was
I just
called.
got my
He
first
just
one.
got his first one.
Which one you get?
It's got Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 on there. And
Okay,
Mortal Kombat Ultimate.
Hey, look, now that you put that first one together, though, like, soon as you get your next one and your
That
next
shit
one.
just the shit, though.
I'm saying, how did you feel putting the arcade machine together? First,
I was like, man, I thought this shit was gonna be simple. I'm there for like 4 hours with that shit.
You gonna run through the next ones, though. 'cause
yeah,
it's gonna be
easy.
Yeah, okay.
You got outrun.
I had the car and like I know Antt ain't took the time to put these bitches together. He like,
did,
yo,
though.
I put them bitches
That first one, it take like an hour or two because you just looking at the shit, and then after that, it's like 30 minutes. Boom, boom, boom.
I think my first.
You got outrun, don't you, Antt?
Yeah, I got outrun.
Man, how you do that with the pedal and all that? That's out.
I was so used to it by the time I got that one.
And it's
I
like
was just running through
adjustable
them
too,
bitches.
right? Ain't it adjustable
Nope.
to where you can sit down?
Yeah. It's, you just slide the seat part back and forth.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I do got the arcade one of the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on that bitch.
You do?
Yeah, I do got that bitch.
See,
I got that one too.
I
Now,
got
this is what I'm gonna do, dog. When I get a crib, I'm gonna get some crazy shit like that Walking Dead arcade game that's in Dave and Buster's. I'm gonna get some crazy shit
Yeah,
like
nah,
that.
somebody.
And that shit probably costs about like about 15
10,
bands or something.
15,000.
Yeah, because shoot, just
Look,
think,
Antt been looking. He already on me.
I've been looking at the basketball rims and shit for the studio.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be hard.
Them bitches like 15, 16,000.
That'll be hard.
You talking about the cold ones. I know
Yeah.
it's some that's like probably less than that, but
yeah, 15, 16.
Antt gotta have the coldest shit.
Yeah, I'm like, man,
You gotta have
what
the
you
best
get that
shit.
for? What you do that for? But we were just talking. That's what we were just talking about a second ago. He had just showed me his Samsung Flip. And
Always got the coldest
yeah,
shit.
and listen, man, we was talking about the iPhones and the Galaxies. He showed me the Flip. I'm sold because I don't even care about FaceTiming no more. or anything.
Kicking the iPhone ass, dog.
Yeah, no, for sure. But he said the FaceTime on that is trash, right?
It's trash. It's very pixely like.
Pixely.
Nigga look like a 64 game or some shit.
I was talking to Lee earlier. That nigga was looking like a 64 character.
That nigga looking like a No Mercy character or some shit.
Man, I'm like, that nigga was like this. Damn, bro, why you look like that, bro?
So I had a question, man, for Helly and you, Antt,
All right,
as
but
well.
yeah.
Outside of conventional gaming, we all watch movies, TV shows, and everything. Give me your top. I would say 5. I'll say 3. Top 3 guilty pleasure songs and movies. So when I say guilty pleasure, I mean like something that nobody would expect that you will watch or listen to. That you listen to and you don't care. Like you by yourself, you jamming it and you watching it and you don't care.
Fuck.
I'm gonna start with Helly first.
Yeah.
Shit, I listen to a lot of shit from movie soundtracks like the Lost Boys.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, hard ass.
That song from there,
Hard ass
Cry,
soundtrack.
Cry Little Sister. I
Yeah,
listen to that song,
okay.
and that's one of my movies.
Yeah, okay.
And I fuck with Fright Night.
Man, come on, man.
I fuck with Big Trouble in Little China.
That's Mortal Kombat. That's that's where they got the idea for Mortal Kombat from, or whatever. So what about 2 more songs?
Songs. Rihanna got a song called.
Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking
Mother
about.
Mary.
Oh, okay.
That's like one of my favorite songs.
All right, and one more.
Man, I listen to so much crazy shit. My favorite song is Pretty Brown Eyes, though.
By
Mint Condition.
Yeah, okay.
Probably favorite song of all time.
All time? Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's hard.
Nah.
All right. Shit, I'll give you all.
Let's start with the movies first.
The movies.
The guilty pleasure movies, yeah.
Nigga, pause on this shit. Pause like a motherfucker. But Freddy got fingered. That's one of my favorite movies, dog.
Okay.
That shit crazy.
Tom Green, right?
Yeah, Tom Green. That shit was hilarious.
Dog, I met that nigga, dog.
You met Tom Green?
I met Tom Green.
Where the fuck you meet him at?
I was with the nigga Detail and his mans and shit. We in L.A. Like, man, we about to go over Townhouse. They just saying it like it's a regular nigga. So we go to the door. They like, we gonna run to the car and get something. They leave me at the door. This nigga Tom Green opened the fucking door, dog. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, motherfucker, you Tom Green.
So how was he?
Cool as fuck, dog. Cool as hell.
That's fire. That's crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, that. I mean, I don't know if this is good to players, but I watch The Departed like every other day. That's one of my favorite fucking movies. I watch that show.
Yeah,
all the
or like
time.
a comfort movie.
Yeah, comfort movie. Yeah. Like that shit. And then like as far as music, listen to a lot of Metallica. Like Metallica, one of my favorite rock bands. Like I was listening to Seek and Destroy the other day.
Okay.
Listening to Into the Sandman, stuff like that.
Like ECW soundtrack.
ECW, pretty much, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like shit like that. I listen to like a lot of wrestling themes too, man. So like all the old WCW things where they're doing like the fake ass Nirvana thing for DDP and shit. Yeah. That, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that shit. Yeah, Pearl Jam for Chris Jericho and shit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that. And I listen to Paramore. I fuck with Paramore.
Did you see the shit on Instagram with a reporter this back in the day? He asked a wrestler, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. He told him, he was like, I think wrestling is fake. And dog just smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah, I
like,
seen it.
Yeah.
I'm like, who was this nigga?
David Schultz.
I need to see some of his.
I
need to see some of his matches.
Yeah, David Schultz is a motherfucker for real. Like him, I remember the one time when Vader choked up the dude overseas and shit because he said it was fake. He choked him up like, think this shit is fake now?
And there was one too where a guy ran into the ring when Triple H was fighting.
Oh, Triple H whooped his ass.
Triple H beat the brakes off.
The ref was kicking the nigga too and shit.
I feel like some of that shit real, but a lot of that shit do be fake, bro.
But I mean, it's real.
Of course it's fake,
but it's real. It's
they be
scripted,
doing some
but
shit.
the moves and stuff.
Yeah, the moves and shit. The motherfuckers.
Can you imagine a nigga just really got some beef with a nigga and just losing in that bitch? It's over. Somebody beat Ricky Steamboat ass like that, didn't they?
Yeah. And that
tried to kill that nigga.
And the thing that happened with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels when
that was real.
That was real. When he had lost and he didn't know he was losing and he spit on Vince McMahon and he was just irate.
You knocked Vince out backstage too. He knocked him the fuck out.
Oh man, them steroids, man. Them boys.
Nah, but let's not deter.
Them boys going to Roy Rage and get to kill him.
But we can't deter. Antt, you have the floor. Yeah, you already know what time it is.
Like shit.
So give us your 3 guilty pleasure movies and 3 guilty pleasure songs. You have the floor, sir.
I ain't gonna lie, I listen to her.
Okay.
All right.
I could listen to her album like all the way through.
Like while you cleaning up the crib or
cleaning up the crib, riding around.
Okay.
On some street shit and anything.
I would have never thought that. That's crazy.
I love her.
No pun. I get it. I feel it. All right, so what else?
Movies, like, I'm really
Hold on, we need 2 more songs, man. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, you can say the whole album.
Shit.
You trying to escape, man.
Damn. Cause I don't know if it's like a pleasure, like.
Man, it's something that you listen to when there ain't nobody around.
Your go-to shit.
Your go-to shit.
My go-to shit. Let me go to my library real quick.
Here we go.
You got a passenger in the car, they're gonna be looking like, nigga, you like this shit?
All right, I got another one. It's new though.
What?
At YK Osiris. Oh. I knew y'all was gonna laugh.
This nigga face, he's like, nigga, you for real?
I couldn't even tell you one of the dude's songs. I know he's talented though.
Yeah, he's talented.
Bro, he got this song called "Dear Fans," bro. But it's at his burnt out moment in his career, like.
You know what? When he was premiering that bitch on the ground, that shit was sounding crazy.
This shit, I listened to this, so I didn't be tearing up listening to this song, bro. Like, cause I know exactly how you feel, But at the same time, I know he did that shit to himself. So
You talking about when he was trying to kiss old girl?
yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I was
But the
mad.
song,
Like, what you doing, bro?
I don't know what the fuck he was on with that one,
it's a
man.
good song, bro.
I
It's
feel it.
weird.
It might be. It's okay. So what about the movies, though? It could be a TV show.
TV show.
It's okay, bro. You can say whatever, man. This is Taker's podcast, man. Don't be ashamed, baby.
Hey,
Because
don't-
what I'm about to hit y'all with, you know,
man.
y'all gonna be like, what?
All right, on the TV show.
I feel like Ann don't watch much TV.
Yeah, he do.
don't.
Nah, no.
Not no more.
Okay, so what? Okay, it could be movies. It ain't gotta be TV shows. And be capping, bro.
Bro, I watch shit like Friday and shit like that, bro. Like that's not. No
Don't
guilty
think he
pleasure.
watch movies.
Yeah, he probably don't. Well, listen, man.
But look though, this is something that me and Ann do. Like whenever
Oh,
a
here we
movie
go.
come out that we both like, we got to see this. We buy the whole row and just take everybody to the movie.
No
That's
cap.
hard.
Like,
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's
So what
some-
was the last
that's some
time
real
y'all
shit.
did
That's like our tradition.
that? What was the last movie y'all did that on?
Dragon Ball superhero.
Yeah,
What about a movie that wasn't a cartoon?
Mortal Kombat.
Huh? Which one? Which Mortal Kombat?
The newest one of
That
recent.
trash one with the Johnny.
First of all, how the fuck we supposed to know it's trash?
That
For
movie.
one.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
For two, Sub-Zero was sweet as hell in that
Sub-Zero
movie.
was
Sweet as
cold.
fucking thing.
I just didn't like how they do the fatalities in that shit, man. Like,
Nah, they fucked it up.
Yeah,
for
they
And
sure.
the dude that played Jax, he had like the T-Rex.
Nah,
Yeah.
well, nobody worse than that Luke Kane.
my
Luke
nigga that
Kane
like-
was a
Okay.
scrawny
hey man,
little
it was
bitch
one.
nigga.
No, it was one scene on there, dog. This nigga looked like Steve Harvey, dog. That nigga had the mustache and everything. He trying to hold that shit back. I'm like, that nigga like Steve Harvey, bro. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
he was looking like
So
Steve Harvey.
with
I'm
mine,
just picturing it.
with mine, I think, man, I told Antt this. I watched Smart Guy. That's one of my. That's
that was
one of
my
my
shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah.
That's not a guilty pleasure.
It is, bro, because people don't watch Saved by the Bell.
Man, you tripping.
Okay, California Dreams though,
Everybody loves fucking
or
Saved
City
by
Guys. I watch those shows.
City guy.
See,
I
the
remember
Who the
that.
fuck
one.
is City Guy?
See, yeah.
Damn, that's a throwback,
What's
bro.
California Dream?
It was like an off-brand Saved by the Bell. It was,
Oh, okay, okay.
But movies, like even with music though, like I listen to the same kind of shit Helly listened to, like the movie soundtracks,
Yeah.
like Fright Night, Return of the Living Dead. I listen to video game music more so.
Yeah,
than anything.
yeah. Like,
It's an app called SNES Music that you could download the console. With all the consoles, and you could download the whole console library, like Nintendo.
The music is so fucking important in the game.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I think that's what keeps
What's your favorite game of all time?
favorite game all time. Shit, man,
that's a hard one.
that's a hard one.
But I got mine already, though. I know what it is, but
I got mine too.
I think my favorite game of all time,
I know it's hard for you because you.
it would be. Ooh, shit.
It had to be like,
Do a fighting game count?
Of course.
yeah. You gonna say Street Fighter 2?
Nah.
I thought you was about to.
I would say Tekken Tag Tournament. That's because
Yeah,
it's
that
just-
bitch was.
Yeah, that was hard. That was
it got
hard.
so much memories attached to it.
Yeah.
I would say that. What about you, Helly?
Last of Us. Hands
I
down.
knew. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. Can I go back? You gotta take that back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me Resident Evil.
Okay.
Which one?
Resident Evil 1, the first Resident Evil.
That bitch was scary.
As hell. I'm scared of spiders. I seen the big ass spider drop. I threw
When
the
that
controller.
dog jumped through the window,
man,
So yeah, Resident Evil 1 for sure.
I don't miss that shit. Though.
I don't either.
I do. I love being scared. That's like the.
I do not.
me too.
I like the adrenaline rush. So I don't know.
Me
what
too.
It is.
I get enough adrenaline from playing God of War.
I ain't gotta work.
Hell no, I ain't. God.
God of War.
I'm gonna
and
make this nigga play Last of Us, man. I'm gonna make
You never
him.
played Last of Us?
I played.
You know what he used to do?
Who put me on
he
Last
would
of Us?
watch me go through the game.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll watch him play. He'll be right there in the hotel room with this nigga while we out of town or something. We sit here playing. I'll be sitting.
That's how I was with Resident Evil 7.
I'm looking at him play this shit, like doing all the combo. I'm like, this shit looks sweet.
Yeah.
But I can't do this shit myself. Like,
Yeah, that first person Resident Evil, man. where
I was
on
scared to
that
play
was
it. That's why I had my
dog.
boy play it. for a
Man,
minute and rent
look.
the
Nah,
app
you
game.
got to play it in VR though.
I told you.
Nah,
That's
no,
why
I played.
terrifying.
No, I played it in VR and I hated it, dog. I hated it, bro. Like, when he bust through that wall, I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I'm done.
I told Helly when I played it, I had beat the game and I went back and played
It's
it.
a completely different game.
And I put my headphones on and I had the VR on, and then I heard some stuff I never heard. I heard like a girl saying "get out" or something.
Yep.
And I'm like, all right, cool.
Nah,
I just turned the game off.
this was fucked me up.
on.
You know the part where you be under the house and that old lady come.
Yeah.
In VR, her face is like right here, like next to you.
I'm cool. That reminded me of that game PT. It was a demo. It was supposed to be the new Silent Hill game.
Oh yeah, that was crazy too.
Yeah,
I still got a PS4 with that on there.
Me too.
Like I like.
And that was one of the scariest games I ever played in my life. And
Man,
it's
they got
demo.
a Transformer game on PS5 VR. And it ain't like the best game in the world, but you still like running alongside of Optimus Prime and Bumblebee and all
dope.
type of shit.
Yeah, that's dope. But
And they transforming and fighting big as hell in front
I
of
think
you.
they're gonna get better with the VR though on time though.
They got Horizon on there.
Yeah.
That bitch is hard.
Oh, Horizon. Yeah, Horizon.
Horizon definitely is a runner-up
was
favorite
it on
game.
the other VR? Was Horizon on the? Was it a Horizon game on the other VR? What game is that?
Spider-Man PS4 for me.
Spider-Man PS4. Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite?
But
game?
that's not my favorite. It's like so
what's your
many
favorite?
games.
No, man, you had to pick one. You was on the island. You had to take one game with you. What game?
One game.
Yes.
Can it be a series?
No. One game.
Sonic Adventures 2, Dreamcast.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah,
That was a good one. That's a good one.
one.
I fuck
I'm
with
proud
that.
of you for that. That was good.
Yeah, that
right?
was a good one.
That was
Definitely.
That was good.
That bitch was the shit, dog.
Man.
That nigga went Super Saiyan in that bitch.
What about you, Antt?
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Hey, man, y'all gonna have to get him another name.
You fucked the city up with that one. Antt Square, for sure.
Yeah,
I
man.
never really been able to. I probably got into like one or two of them bitches.
You ain't
but-
fuck with RPGs like that?
I like some RPGs, but like I tried. I need to just try it again.
Man,
Yeah.
my brother was huge on RPGs, man, and that's the reason why I just.
You got to really
default.
try one with a great story to it.
Look.
That's what it is.
The only RPG
Once
that I
you
set,
go ahead, Aunt.
the only RPGs that I set and like beat was Pokemon
Damn count.
That
and
really-
the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I still don't beat that.
You beat Kakarot?
Yeah, I beat the story, but I got to play all the DLCs. That's why I just
Man, once I get like stuck somewhere, I just get impatient. I got impatient with that Kakarot.
What, so wait. So what kind of game is it though?
It's
like
an RPG.
It's an actual.
It's an
RPG?
action RPG though.
Yeah, action RPG. Yep. That's like the new wave right now. Like turn based is really like going away right now.
That shit, I don't have the patience for turn-based shit. Like,
wait,
even when
wait.
I be playing Pokemon, like I be like sitting here like just spamming the button. Just
Yeah.
Once you really get into an RPG though, it's more satisfying than like just playing a game and beating it. The satisfaction you get from just completing it is just.
It's-
And if they got good characters that like build that your interest, like with Final Fantasy VII, Cloud. I love Cloud.
yeah, Cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud's
I
my
would
guy.
watch my brother just play.
Yeah.
Y'all play Fortnite?
I did at
I
first.
did. I fell off of that
I
way.
used to be looking at my son like, why is you playing this shit?
Listen, man.
What the fuck?
My
And
nephew's
then they
going crazy.
keep coming with them characters. One day I'm like, let me try this bitch. I'm on there, I'm trying to play, and this before I realized that microphone was in a joystick. I'm like, man, how you do this? How you do that? Man, this white boy was like, hey, shut the fuck up. Shut your dumb ass up. I'm like, man, I got company and shit. The bitch looking like, nigga, you a hoe. What you gonna do about this? I'm just looking like,
Listen, man, you can't really do nothing.
he ain't talking to, he talking to young, grown dumbass.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Man.
That online, that's why it's crazy. Like, you just got to mute your mic, don't say nothing.
Yeah.
But you can't do that in all games like Call of Duty. Like, you have to.
Yeah, you have to
communicate.
talk to people on that one.
You
Like,
got to talk. So
when I was playing Gears of War like back in the day on the 360, man. Like we had to talk to people like, man, like motherfucker over there and shit. Run up on them with the shotgun, man. Body pieces everywhere
yeah.
and shit.
I just couldn't get used to Gears of War.
It was definitely different from like if you used to first person shooters and shit. It was definitely different for it. Like
That was another game that my kids just got too good in. I'm talking about he'll get that shotgun and just get the rolling and just blowing you into pieces all the time.
yeah.
Like,
Nah,
bitch,
into this. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It was like the same thing with Fortnite. Like I played.
That bitch was great, bro. I ain't the first couple of Gears of Wars. Them bitches was great.
Gears of War 1 and 2. Can't tell me shit.
1 and 2, bro.
That's just how it was with Halo. Halo 1 and 2.
Halo 1 and 2, yeah.
And
Three fell off that wagon, then 4 or 5, and then here come
Infinite.
Infinite.
About Destiny.
Oh man, I ran through Destiny like a motherfucker, dog. Like
Destiny.
Man,
I really fuck with Destiny.
What?
Man,
I never really. Like, the different characters got, like, different attributes.
I always wanted to get into it, but...
Man, I put in over, like, 1,000 hours in Destiny. Like, for real.
Whew.
Man, that game...
I'm like that with Call of Duty, though.
Yeah,
so
that game took up, like, them raids and all that shit, too, man.
Yeah.
Like, the Vault of Glass raid.
Like, by him saying that made me just want to go fuck with it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
See, I'll fuck with it if I got somebody to play it with.
That's what matters, man. When you got somebody to play with, like even with Call of Duty. Listen, man, we were just talking about that. Like the replay value is the most important element of a game. Yeah. So like when you got a game where you could play with your boys and y'all could laugh, you could clip certain kills, or you could just clip certain parts of the game.
Man, back in the day when Halo first came out, we used to get like 4 TVs and all be in the same room.
Yeah,
and shit. That's before all the internet shit. The internet shit like destroyed our family. Man, but niggas wasn't playing with it. Nigga, you would rather play with a bunch of strangers than
Yeah, like man, I'm with some randoms. Man, like dang, you don't want to play with your people. But that, like with Warzone during the pandemic, man, that was like it forged a lot of friendships. When we wasn't able to go outside or we wasn't able to do nothing. So niggas that did have jobs, they had to work from the crib or they was just getting unemployment. So we was on the game 24/7. So, you know, and in Call of Duty, a match can end. It's a million ways a match can end.
Oh yeah, when that the first Modern Warfare came out for the 360, oh man, it took over some shit too.
I had the knife. Boop, 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 boop.
Come over there and just like like that. Like,
Modern Warfare 2 for the 360.
Man, dog.
That had me in a chokehold.
That's when I found out about clans, dog. Like people that had like gaming clans and all that shit.
Yeah.
I ran into this one clan called H2O, man. They was over there whooping my ass on there. Like
I'm telling you. So what I wanted to do was I just wanted to jump into something real quick.
Yes, sir.
I said I was going to start introducing the world to a bunch of relics from the gaming world. So we are in September the 1st. Today is September the 1st. So now we are about,
damn, the bills due.
Yeah.
Man, I paid my rent today, nigga, and I was mad as hell about that shit.
Yeah, first of the month. Deals are due.
Mad than a motherfucker.
So now we are approaching 2K season. I think 2K drops in about, a week?
Yeah, about a week, yeah.
About a week or two? Yeah, about a week. So I just want to pay homage to the games that came before.
This nigga got a whole fucking
this box
dog. Like,
Knox box. And it contains...
That's a World. Is that like a World of Warcraft box or something?
No, it's actually Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh shit.
This got LED lights.
Yeah.
Anything with lights, I'm fucking with.
Oh shit.
Not only did I want to do a rundown of some of the best sports games from yesteryear.
Streets better be in there.
Listen, man, nope.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I got Streets too.
I need you to put that on my Steam deck. Man.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Man.
So let's start with the first game. This was before.
Got some shit over here too. Goddamn.
2K. So this first game is NBA Live 95.
That's a
And it debuted on the Sega Genesis. You know, EA had
cartridge too.
The cartridges.
What that little yellow thing, man?
I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this yellow piece? Like this extra memory?
Dog, that's crazy.
I was 5, bro.
All the EA.
Said I was 5.
It was 95.
That game was it.
Yeah, this so
That
NBA
game
Live
was it.
95. I always remember.
Man, I won't lie to come back, man. I don't like it just being one.
Listen,
NBA
that's the
game.
thing.
They keep.
So
They keep trying it. It ain't working.
It ain't even that now. The issue is that these companies, they're getting exclusive licenses.
Yeah.
So like with Madden, which we got next, which is Madden 94.
I remember that one too.
For the Sega Genesis.
Yep.
Classic. This is a classic. And it came with an actual playbook. Actual playbook, poster, the whole rundown.
Now, is that the same one that was on the Super Nintendo?
It was on Super Nintendo too.
Okay, man. That's what I used to play it on.
The thing is now, like, so you have EA Sports. They'll buy the exclusive rights to the NFL for 20 years or something crazy. So you don't have a competitor anymore like NFL 2K.
Yeah, which is probably to me like the one.
I actually did some music on a new football game, the one on VR.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
man,
hard.
that's what I'm talking about.
Status Pro.
I hit the wrong one.
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go. Shout out to my dog. Yeah, that's still the wrong one because we need to applaud.
You know, that actually was kind of perfect though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, even with Madden, they own. You can't. It's no other competitors. You
And
know,
this was the reason why.
Walmart.
That game right there is
this
the reason
game
why.
right here is the reason why.
The greatest football game ever to me.
And it's NFL 2K5. This is the greatest
Greatest football game
football
ever.
game ever.
Ever created.
And like I said on the previous,
Nah, I ain't
episode,
even a sports nigga, but I used to play that motherfucker.
2K?
Like,
Damn, that
Yeah.
shit. Man.
I was telling them on the last couple episodes, they still update this with the current roster.
Yeah.
oh, that's crazy.
And they play online. And they play the Dreamcast online today. They play any
crazy.
game that you can play online on Dreamcast, they play it today on private
And let me tell you, this is another thing too that fucked EA up. That game was only $20.
$20.
$20, dog. And they was like, oh no, fuck that. Hey, we buying this license, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
that. They was straight on that
So
shit.
now this would have been the 2K killer if they would have just kept with this formula.
Yep.
This is NBA Live 2005.
Mello in the front of that bitch.
With
Yep.
Melo.
Man,
My dog never got no ring, but he was the champion.
Yeah, man.
He was on the best NBA Live
That
cover.
nigga was damn near like Mike Vick level on that bitch, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
No, for real.
Yeah, you couldn't stop him.
This was good because of the gameplay, and it introduced the All-Star Weekend. They had the dunk contest.
That's what it was. Yeah, that dunk
Shootout,
contest.
yeah,
Oh,
and they
my
had Charles
God.
Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Eddie doing the commentary. And finally, we got NBA 2K.
That's what started- that's
the
what started
original
it
for the Dreamcast. Yeah, this is
Yep.
just.
I had that one too.
This is how I knew NBA Live was about to be over with.
all right, that's right. That's the one with Ivan on
Got
that.
the
Yeah.
cornroll king,
Yeah.
Allen Iverson.
That was the first 2K.
That
Cornrow
was the
King.
first, yeah, that was the one for sure.
I got a
man.
funny story about Iverson. and shit,
Oh
like,
man,
This
This
let's hear it.
motherfucker was in the strip club and shit.
He played for the Pistons?
Nah,
Oh.
you know what? It probably was when he paid for the Pistons.
Yeah, like garbage bags full of money.
So
I remember
he used to be there all the time, right? So they was like, man, they played your song, got it all day the other night. Iverson went crazy, threw 1,001. I'm like, for real? Then I seen him. I'm like, what's up, man? I do music, man. They said, you know, my song came on, you threw it. And that nigga just looked at me, his eyes rolled in the back of his head, and he fell in my arms. I'm holding this nigga like, what the fuck? I got Iverson in my arm. Nigga, his mans and them ran over there trying to fuck me up because they thought I KO'd him or something.
What?
They thought
So
I
he just
KO'd this
passed
nigga.
out?
I'm like, no, I'm helping him. Bro.
So wait, was he drunk or something? Where was he
Man, he
at?
just blowed in the motherfucker, dog.
What the fuck was he blowed up?
That nigga's like a real nigga, like
No,
a
for sure. No, dude,
real normal ass nigga.
Man,
like,
that
no
nigga,
Hollywood shit.
That nigga used to be at the Southfield Fridays in Southfield. He used to be at that bitch like every Wednesday, dog. Like, and I'd be like, yo,
So if you think about it, like Detroit popping now, so you would see stars,
Yeah.
fucking casino here and there. Like niggas wasn't doing that back then.
No,
And
no.
Iowa was like, he was outside.
I was. I'm about to set this bitch off. I'm here.
He was outside.
niggas definitely in the casinos like a
No,
motherfucker
for
too.
sure,
Yeah,
My
seen that
cousin
nigga.
used to work security. He was like the head of security at Greektown, and he used to just tell me like he done came through and blew through bands, just on the regular, like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Allen Iverson.
Yes, sir.
For setting off 2K and 2K1. Man, we were
Niggas
talking
like
about
down there the first
Yeah.
real hood nigga basketball
yeah,
player.
no, for real, definitely. And the next couple games,
Practice.
I wanted to,
Yeah, you got some classics up. This
Talking
is
about
decent
practice.
classics too.
So we were talking about Dragon Ball. So these two games right here, man, these are actually really dope. This is a game called Toe Ball.
Toe Ball number one,
Yeah,
yep.
it was released by Squaresoft, the company that made Final Fantasy. On this one, it has the Final Fantasy sample CD.
Yeah,
The
dude.
demo.
Yeah, I remember that.
So what this was created by one of the developers of DBZ. So you can see in the back, like, see that? Yeah.
That's a straight up fighting game. Huh?
Yeah, it's a fighting game, but it's a fighting / RPG game.
Got an RPG
it's a
inside of it,
story
too.
mode. So the first one came out in America. Then you have Toe Ball 2, which debuted in Japan, and it was only stayed.
Yeah, only stayed in Japan because I was definitely looking for that motherfucker.
What was
Never
so
got it.
great about this game,
How the fuck you get it?
man?
Man,
Listen,
look,
man,
bro.
I had an older homie, man. Our barber at the time, his older brother, he used to own an arcade, so he would just be on top of video games, and he would have imports.
You know, it's crazy. Like, I got a grandson now. He like video games and shit. So, like lately, I've been able to play games with him. Like, Like, I got, like, down there every game on my PS5. So he was just going there, 5 games, started playing. He was playing the fucking new Ninja Turtle game and shit.
Yeah, we
And I just picked up a joystick and jumped in that bitch with him. That nigga just was amazed and shit. Like, that's you, granddaddy?
Yeah.
All right, we fighting together. So that old love for the games like that just came back, and I just download every game like that. We be playing, like, Streets of Rage and all them type of games.
I was just telling them how I was playing Streets of Rage at your crib. The day we went to the concert.
Oh, man.
And I done went home and bought the shit so me and my son could play.
You feel me?
This is Streets of Rage 4, right?
Man, that shit was so fun. Yes, bro.
Fun as hell.
I gotta play
You
it.
could play that bitch over and over and over.
I didn't even get a chance to play it yet. So what was good about Tobal 2, man, this was groundbreaking because this game had over 100 characters.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
God
that
damn.
you could play with. Yeah, so it was definitely, and it was a dope fight.
Man, you know what disappointed me that game when they had the Dragon Ball Z players and who else they had on there?
Oh, Jump Force.
Jump Force. Oh, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, short-lived too.
Man.
You know what's so
I tried to
crazy,
like
bro?
that shit.
Nah, you couldn't.
Now that they done took the shit away, though, I
It
damn
make you appreciate it, huh?
it made me
Miss it?
appreciate it.
See, that's crazy, man. That's why you just gotta collect and just get it, bro.
I got the collector's edition though, but I want the version with all the characters. I got a version with all the characters, but it's on the Switch and that shit trash, bro. Like
You got it on the Switch?
I got the deluxe edition on the Switch. But I got the collector's edition on PS4. But the deluxe on the Switch and that shit garbage.
Oh man.
I just want all the characters. Like
It gotta be a way though that you can get all the characters.
Man, they had my nigga Yusuke in that game, dog. All right. Yusuke is my guy. That's like my favorite anime character,
Man,
for real.
that and I just couldn't get used to
It was just...
Fuck that game. Fuck that game, dog.
Like even Jump Force and fucking man, everybody hate me for saying Smash Brothers. I hate that damn game.
Really?
I play this
You
shit.
must ain't never
No, I
play
can't.
that
got
shit
into
faithfully.
it, dog. 'Cause
Man,
it's fun.
what?
It's
That
just
shit is fun, dog.
Nah, we need to pick it and ban Smash Brothers.
Nah, we can't ban that,
Yes,
man. We
bro.
cannot
Yes,
ban that. We
Man,
can't
look,
ban that.
You know what I played with my grandson that I ain't never think would be fun, but it was just fun as hell. Some type of Minecraft game we was playing.
Minecraft.
Roblox?
Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox.
No, it was Minecraft.
Oh,
They
Minecraft.
got games within it though, right?
Yeah.
So you can play.
So it was
a
just
Call
like
of
some
Duty
shit where
game.
we just was fighting off motherfuckers with swords and arrows and shit.
But it don't even. That's what we were talking about, man. Like the graphics are basic, but man, the replay value is something fun to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like so,
It's fun.
That's what I'm saying. So it don't.
Man,
It don't even matter about the graphics at this.
You know what was a fun game that I was surprised how fun it was? The Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Oh, that was hard. Yeah, that
I
was
didn't-
hard.
that's what I gotta
Yeah,
play.
that was hard.
That's
That was
what I
hard.
gotta
That was
play.
The
hard.
characters, like the how they interact with each other, you would just have fun just listening to them motherfuckers.
Did you have the VR for PS4?
Yeah.
So did you get?
We
the
had to
Iron
hook up
Man?
like 7 things.
Yeah, I felt like I was. Dude, they was doing a brain
I do
scan.
not
on me. I had
miss
like
that
6
shit,
wires.
bro.
I don't miss that
I
shit.
can't go
either.
too far. I'm gonna pull the PlayStation.
I was looking at that bitch the other day like, I will never plug you up again.
Yeah, that bad boy is sitting on the
You
shelf
are a collector's item.
for sure. But it was dope when you like amazing.
Once you got it hooked up, you can have some fun with it. But
yeah, but it's like you gotta scan the room and do
the
the.
PS5 VR, they got eye tracking on that bitch. So like, motherfucker throw a flash bang grenade, you like close your eyes and shit so it don't affect you, and then open your eyes and
That's
get the whooping
crazy.
ass. Yeah.
That's crazy. I still haven't. I got.
And like with the gun, when you put the bitch up to your eye and you close one eye, it track it, and that's how you zoom in.
Damn. This game's getting real.
Yeah, it's getting too real for me.
Stay
man.
woke, people.
Man.
Watch out.
Like I said, when I played Resident Evil 7 in VR, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
I remember
I'm good.
I was playing Silent Scope at the arcade.
Oh man,
And it was like a dude from the military behind me just watching me snipe. He's like, son, that's a good eye you got there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's like, would you mind enlisting? Like,
Oh,
would you be
like,
interested? I'm like, no, sir.
no. Now, Silent Scope, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Silent Scope, Time Crisis,
Yeah.
man. Fuck.
They releasing a Time Crisis arcade 1-up. I think that's like the next one.
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Are you
I can't
serious?
wait.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think I'm
Time Crisis, that was the shit.
yeah, Time Crisis.
I used to,
And House of the Dead. House
I
of the
used to
Dead.
have a Time Crisis gun for the PS1. You press the little button, press the button on the side of
Yeah.
Oh
it.
yeah, I got the Time Crisis for PS2.
Straight up. Oh, that's hard. That's hard as
Damn.
I
fuck.
paid the bankroll for that shit.
Man,
Too.
yeah,
For
yeah,
real?
that bit, yeah.
This replay had it just randomly.
What was that other
I took the
one like
box and
that?
everything.
House of
House of the Dead.
It's like a newer version.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
a
no,
new
Yeah, they
I
they
played
remade
that.
they remade it for the Switch. They
Damn, they
yeah, like House of the Dead 1. They remastered it. Like no, ain't no remaster. It's a remake actually. They
It's just
remade
like a straight up new House
Yeah,
of the
when
Dead.
you go
again.
to like those, when you go to like Dave and Buster's and stuff, they still make brand new like House of the Dead type games, like and like by Sega, and you like, damn, they still making these games.
Still going crazy.
Yeah, and they still going crazy. They got like a Jurassic Park game that's crazy.
Yeah, that bitch nuts.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
Like you said, that Mario Kart game with like they got like the 8 cars lined up. That Mario Kart game.
They got tables for you to sit your drink on and shit.
No,
Yeah.
like you really whipping. For real, for real. I know you said you had wanted to chime in about something.
Yeah. So
Special request,
man. PC, what up, bruh? So he wanted me to ask y'all this: your top 3 artists, up and coming artists that nobody knows about. Like, who do y'all fuck with in the city? Like he's been on. Like he was like, you have to ask him that.
Man.
You have to. So
Damn.
yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You fucked the city up with that one, P. I
Yeah.
can't believe you just asked a question like that.
Hey, yeah, you got to blame him for that one, dog. So
And I'm looking to my left.
I got 2 for sure.
I'm looking to my left. I know.
All I can think of is 2.
I
right
know.
now. That's crazy.
Helly is known for keeping his ear to
Yeah.
to the ground.
yeah,
And I'm depending on you to. You said you only got 2. I'm depending on you to have 6, like 3 for me and 3
I said
for
I
you.
got 2.
You got 2? Okay.
And I said I got 2 too.
Yeah, he said he got 2 too.
I
y'all just give
I
me
think
one
I got
of
3.
these.
I think I got 3.
Oh shit.
All right, you first, man.
yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me yet. I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna go with 1 Up T,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I fuck with him.
Shawty Cash, and YBN Lil Bro.
Yep. Okay.
Man. 1 Up T for sure.
It's
Yeah,
more. It's a
definitely.
lot more, but
Definitely one up. Definitely one up T.
I'm gonna stop right there.
And 1 Up T and Lil Bro. Oh shit. No, for real.
Yeah.
And that's crazy that Antt said that because I was gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it, but he refreshed my memory.
I said it before you.
But he said it before me. I'm just trying to think of one more person. But definitely 1 Up T. 1 Up T is cold and Lil Bro. They cold.
With some females.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to see. Shit. I'm on Instagram and I see sponsored posts and all kind of shit pop up and be like, damn, they cold with it. And they from the city. That nobody know. But everybody know 1 Up T and Lil Bro.
Yeah.
So that still don't count, Antt. Bring it back, baby. Refund.
bro. It's too late.
No, they about 20K followers in.
Huh?
Yeah. Bring it back, my boy. But no, shout out to Lil Bro and 1 Up T for sure.
Free
Definitely.
Lil Bro, man.
Free Lil Bro for
He'll
sure.
be home in a minute.
For sure. But nah, yeah, man, I'm sorry, baby. I'll let you down. Whatever answers Helly got, that's me too.
Shit, man. I got this dude named Guap. Like Anna tell you, like
Oh yeah.
niggas never really heard him, but he like a real problem. And damn, I damn was gonna say 1 Up T too,
I mean, it's cool.
but yeah, T and the white girl Claire.
Oh, they dropped that.
Oh yeah, I knew you were about to say that.
Yeah, he already know.
No, for sure. But you know what, man? You know who I'm a fan of still, man? And you introduced me to him is Vito. Vito is amazing.
Yeah, I fuck with Vito.
You know that's my right hand man. That's like
yeah.
the best rapper to
Starsky
me.
and Hutch, y'all. Yeah.
Like
Shout out to Vito, man.
him
Vito,
and Juan is like just 2 of my favorite rappers. Period. Like out of all the industry, local, whoever. Like I'll put
man,
them,
yeah,
2
no,
against
for sure.
anybody.
Hey, Vito, man,
That nigga be freestyling and still be amazing. What the
Like,
fuck he just say?
man, Vito is like that.
Price is so low it'll shock you like Pikachu.
And I love, like, even with Juan, man, like, I remember we did a record, me, you, and him. We did that Sweet Dreams.
That's so fucking crazy, dog. That's just how energy work.
Yeah.
I was just listening to that song yesterday.
For real?
Yeah.
I just thought about it yesterday.
Just listening to it, I'm like, man, this nigga nice. Like, man,
Listen,
this
man,
nigga,
listen.
like, you just got like a little lane, like nobody else could sound like
Listen,
you.
man,
Yeah.
listen, and,
Yeah.
and when I'm with other artists and I tell them the other producers to talk to, I'm like, man, when you want a Helly record, go to Helly. Don't go to somebody else trying to get something that sound like Helly. You want something from Antt Beatz, go to Antt Beatz. Go to the source. Don't try to
Like
look-
me as just like an artist, like if I was to just make a record, like I don't make no beats or nothing, I definitely would would get in the studio with you and Antt. You feel me?
Man, that's love for sure.
Like when niggas like, I be seeing niggas, they be like, you ain't got shit from me, yeah. I be like, but you fuck with Antt, so you good.
You in good hands.
You don't need nobody outside
And you know,
of Antt.
and the thing that is kind of crazy to me is that a lot of artists, they don't know how to get in the studio with the producer. Yep. They know how to just take the records.
And these motherfuckers not think they know everything.
Yeah.
So
I swear to God, bro.
They think they know every fucking thing. They know how to.
That's another thing that's stopping them from getting
elevating to that next level.
Yeah. And then they got the nerve to say, I want producers, not beat makers. You don't even know what it is because you're not giving the producer time.
Oh my God,
you're not trusting the producer to get
all you gotta do
there sonically. Yeah.
A lot of people, they want to work with me. I'll be like, bro, you gotta trust me, or I ain't even fucking with you.
Definitely, man. And the crazy part to me is that the people that are really doing what they need to do in the city, that's putting on, and they trusted you, and even me.
Yeah, no, they definitely trusted you too, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. No. And
up until a certain point.
Yeah. I'm a drive right now. I got this now. But I've seen Helly. I had the pleasure of seeing Helly and Beatz. And I talk about this all the time because it's a proud moment as a producer, seeing them resurrect and bring careers to life, you know, and do it flawlessly with no effort.
Now, I remember I was telling Viz I had a beat for him and shit, and I seen him. He was like, man, what's up with that beat you said you had for me? I said, man, I gave it to Peasy, man. He needed it more than you. And Viz like, you know what, you right. And that was like, ooh la la la. And that kind of
you know,
that kind of like brought Peasy back.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. I don't even think we kicked it about this before, but one day, and you remember when I was working at Collective? I think it was me and Black. We was working out at Collective or whatever. So one day I'm getting ready to head to Atlanta, and shout out to Leak Hustle. That's my dog.
That's my dog too.
That's my dog too.
He comes in with somebody, and he like, man, this is my cousin, man. He just got out of jail, and he trying to fuck with the music shit. I want to get him locked in with you this weekend. So he just started rapping, beating on the table, going
beating on
crazy.
His chest.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm with it. I'll be back on Monday. And I leave Friday and come back, I want to say Tuesday. I didn't come back Monday. I came back Tuesday or some shit. And this nigga Helluva done got with him. And they done did first day out. Hey.
Oh, man.
I think that's the story of all our lives, actually.
Listen, yeah.
I went to see the point. He came, rapped the same shit to me. I went to see the point.
I went to
that
Atlanta.
night when I was about to pull out. Helly sent me the song. I was like, this shit was meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came to the studio. It was like me, Vito, and my man Streets was there, and he got the beating on shit. And we ain't let him know how hard we thought it was. Like, all right, you straight. I'm like, when you come tomorrow, the beat will be ready to record. When that nigga walked out, we was like, oh my fucking God. That was the coldest shit I ever heard in my life.
You had to keep that poker face for a minute when he pulled up, like, hold
when
up.
He started rapping, I was just like, I'm talking to Leak. I'm like, yeah, he cold. But I'll be back
So
Monday.
look, I sat at the kitchen table and I made the first part of the beat. Like, it took me I spent like hours on it. Then I called him. I'm like, rap it again for me over the phone just to see when he turned up, was it the same tempo? I'm like, okay, good, it's the same tempo. So I spent most of the time on that part. Like when it turned up, I probably spent like 5-10 minutes on that shit. I just slapped it together because I ain't have it ready.
How did you feel though when after seeing the reception of?
Man, I thought that shit was fake. I'm looking at Instagram like this can't be real.
I was looking at Instagram like this motherfucker.
Like he can't. Like I looked up. I'm like,
this can't be real.
I seen it. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what the fuck going on here?
We went to the mall the next day after the video dropped, and he was signing autographs already.
Yeah. When I hit him back, when I came back and hit him back, I want to say Jobina had his phone, and she was just like, the video. I think the video was about to drop or something. And she was like, so how did we get paid from the YouTube streams and all that? Like, just like, they was that, like, that's how fast the song was taking off. Where,
you know, it's crazy. When he first started, like, he couldn't rap on nobody else's beats, but
no, for real.
She used to be like, Helluva, could you get over to the studio? He's in here and he's struggling.
And, you know, and man, major shout out to T Grizz because even as a producer, I've been blessed to work for 20 plus years. And T Grizzly was one of the first artists, and being from Detroit, he was one of the first artists I was able to, we got in collectively, all of us, and he wrote and we recorded the record together. Yeah. And I've never got to do that with Jeezy. We never got to do that with Future. We never got to do that with Wayne.
That's why he's still to this day is like one of my favorite artists.
No, for sure.
Like,
and
probably my favorite artist to work with.
Listen, man, and talented can hit rap circles.
And like a lot of like even the beats, I gotta give him credit for the beats because like he be like arranging them. Like sometimes like when he beating, like I pattern and the beat just like how he beating. Like when he drop it, I drop it on the song and like so he be making the beat too.
Yep, because we did that. I think I told you, yeah, we had talked about it. I think we had did the Robin session from the Activated album, and we had recorded, I want to say, Colors. Yeah, we had recorded the Colors song the same day, man. He went the fuck in. That shit was crazy. It's good to see an artist that will create and sit with you on the spot creating. You know, we didn't be so used to just sending records out and getting them back.
That don't normally happen anymore.
Like most of his records, like he'll come in and rap the shit to acapella, and then I'll build a beat around it.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm just listening to the acapella.
And producers don't understand. Like, well, not producers.
That's how you get the best me, though.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's one of the exercises I did when I first started making music. I would take acapellas and just put beats around them and put emphasis on certain things that I heard.
Man, you was cheating like a motherfucker before all of us. Like, damn, how's this nigga this good? Like, this shit cannot be this industry.
Man, when I first came to your studio on, what was it, Michigan Avenue?
Yeah.
Man, I came up there, I'm like, this nigga Helly is fucking amazing, bro. Amazing.
Man, that's the same.
And I came up there, Alex brought me up there. Alex, he was like, yeah, man, we're gonna go to Helluva studio, you know. I'm like, oh man. I went up there, I was just blown away because I'm like, he on the, and Helly was full hardware. He didn't come to the dark side yet. He was full hardware. So
I ain't gonna lie though, like big bro, you really like my favorite rapper for real.
Yeah, hey, listen, man, and then that too, like,
you know what? Like, and you know, I wanted to ask you this too. You did a Control freestyle, didn't you? Like a while back ago.
This shit with Sino and them.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
that
was crazy. I remember that shit. Take money to make money. I remember that shit too, because I remember we met Stretch down in Atlanta for like some music conference or some shit like that. This when he first was like getting up there with him, Crane, and a bunch of other people. And they all had the Stretch Money shirts on and shit. We get back to Detroit, everything just started taking off. Nigga, take money to make money, all that shit.
Yeah, that was like my first song on the radio and shit.
Yeah.
How was it? How did it feel unreal?
I just felt like I got more to do.
More to do.
Yeah.
That's how I still feel now.
That's initially always.
Let me do something else.
Yeah, definitely.
How did you feel, Antt, when you first heard your record?
Like,
how did you feel when you first heard?
I mean, you know, that first hear something, it's always like an exciting feeling, but then it'd be like, all right, what's next?
Yeah. Listen, I remember I first heard of you.
I'm just thinking like, Antt don't even get outside and enjoy some of this shit. I'd be having to enjoy it for him. I have to be in the club calling them like, Antt, they playing your shit.
When I first heard Antt, he had a group, I think, with his cousins and stuff. They had the True Fam Goon Squad shit. You ain't fresh as me, you better check the recipe.
Damn.
Antt was in the street with the MP and the pistol. He had the Raheem's been shot pistol on him.
Oh, yeah. Raheem's dead, somebody shot him.
Oh, the motherfucking, the one Tupac was terrorizing the whole fucking city with that bitch.
I knew a couple bishops in my life.
Oh, man, yeah.
When I seen that shit, when I heard, I'm like, damn, hey, this nigga cold. Like, cold, bro. But it's been, you know, I think it's dope to see the producers have a forged relationships with each other. You know, it's all love.
For sure, because, like, Antt done, like, saved me. Like, a lot of times, like, throughout my career, like, I probably wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Antt. Because, like, it's been times I feel like I just completely fell off, and I just had to get around him and just get around his energy and just
that's
new
what
sounds,
I've just been telling.
New drums and all that shit. Like
that's what I've been telling him.
I'd have been at my lowest and like just had to get around Antt and just get back hard again.
No, for sure.
And producers don't do that shit for each other.
Yeah, not at all. You know, it's like they get to a certain point, you know, it's like a disconnect. I don't know where it happens, but it turns into a disconnect. That's why I love being around the producers that they're the energy stays the same. You
Man, I be working with so many of these little niggas, like, they just gotta be humble and cool. Like, I go more off of you. Like, I don't give a fuck about your accolades and none of that shit.
That shit don't mean nothing.
I feel like you an asshole, I ain't fucking with you. If you too arrogant, I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of that shit around here too, man.
If you get to talking about 7 of y'all made the loop, I'm probably gonna beat the shit out of you.
All 7 of y'all. Like, nigga, what? Like, and that's even with that, like that, it's crazy because it's like it's the Wild Wild West now with that kind of shit. Like them loops, like, you know, even with sampling, like I'm a sample based producer by heart, but it's like niggas be sampling anything. They don't give a fuck no more. I remember when you sample shit, it was like you either sample some shit that was known that nobody fucked with or some shit that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
And now it's like, nigga,
it was like an art to that shit.
Yeah, it's an art to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's just niggas sampling whatever's going.
I met this dude who he done did a lot of records, like working with Dre, and like he started out just finding dope samples. Like that was his only job.
Yeah, no.
And they like, okay, you with us.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a lot of.
That's part of it.
I'm gonna say 2 people that I work with that finds dope ass samples. Motizzy and A-Train. They find some dope ass samples.
Shout out to Motizzy.
Yeah, shout out
to Motizzy.
Yeah, they be finding some crazy ass samples for real. Like we found one. It kind of sounded like Ken Stage from Street Fighter from the Top Gun soundtrack. Oh yeah, and that shit sounded crazy in the motherfucker. Yeah, Train did that one, man. Shout out to that nigga for real.
Yeah, definitely, man. You definitely gotta be on it when it comes to digging or whatever.
And I'm like, Antt was like, man, I ain't taking no like the loop niggas like, and like fuck that shit. So I stopped taking loops from niggas like I gotta know you and have a relationship with you. I gotta know the business gonna go right. I gotta know you ain't did no sneaky shit. I gotta know all that. And the nigga who did the fucking loop for Gorgeous, like I used this shit by accident thinking it was one of my people's shit.
Damn.
And dog contacted me like, wait a minute, nigga, that's my shit. But ever since then, like we done had a dope working relationship.
That's hard. That's good. Damn. So you did something to that beat first, but with the melody?
Yeah. Damn. But I ain't know. I thought it was my man shit, and he was getting the credit and everything.
So he lied?
Nah, I just assumed it was his shit.
Oh, okay. I thought he just lied.
He just ran with it like
yeah, I did.
Dang.
So let me ask you this. Helly and Antt, what was the most fun you had creating, like your most memorable record?
Oh yeah, that's a great question.
It don't even have to be the actual record. It could be just the actual beat.
Fun?
Where you knew like, okay, this beat about to go. It's gone. It's gone before you even let anybody hear it.
Big bro, you go first.
You go first. I gotta think of one of them motherfuckers.
You know when you
a lot of shit I just make on the spot.
I'm saying, though,
honestly,
you
bro,
done made a beat. I'm sure you done made a record, and
I probably still got the beats that I feel like that about.
And it's so crazy because it's like a lot of the shit that went was some shit that we didn't even think was gonna be that.
Like your least favorite,
yeah.
No, for sure.
So the shit that we feel good about be some shit you just having fun.
But I'm saying though, out of the records you placed, what was the most fun record created?
Fun record created.
Not even fun.
I think my funnest record creating was motherfucking Shut the Fuck Up.
Man.
We always there in the studio.
Listen, now that sound like it was.
I still listen to that song
I think
to
y'all
this day.
took pictures and posted them too.
Yeah, we was all in the studio that day.
That's crazy.
Like whoever on that song was in that session.
But I still listen to like the original version, like in my files.
Like,
they really was like couldn't pick a beat. And like everybody, like we got all these different groups of niggas, they all going through beats, can't nobody pick no beat. And me and Doug just was off to the side, and he heard the beat, and he just started rapping on that bitch, and that's how I started.
That set it off. Oh, man. Yeah, Shut the Fuck Up was...
They heard that nigga on that bitch and was like, shit, what the fuck we about to do now?
So how long did it take y'all to cut the record?
Probably like a couple hours.
Do you got patience when it comes to recording? Because I hate recording. I can't say
I don't really be recording. Now, I gotta really fuck with you.
I swear to God.
I gotta really fuck with you. My patience is crazy. I had niggas that just be in that bitch going bar for bar, and they'll take fucking hours and then be like, man, I freestyled that whole shit, bragging like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, dog.
Bro, it's so crazy.
Oh, my God.
the people that I do actually record, I even be telling them like, you lucky I'm recording because I'm really retired, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Man, I ain't, even if I got a session with somebody, I'm calling somebody else in to press record.
bro,
Yeah.
it's like this. How I know engineering not for me no more because I come in fresh, full night of sleep, come to the studio and get to record somebody and instantly get sleepy.
Yep.
The song could be sweet as fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like the process of recording, I instantly get sleepy.
So I'm slower than everybody now.
I think the
Come on, one more time.
the best the one of the easiest artists I ever recorded with, and it's always a breeze when we lock in, is Vezo. Like we did a project before he had to go.
That was super easy to
Yeah,
work with.
we did a project before he went to go sit down on Free Me
And
album.
he listen.
And he
Yeah.
gonna take
Man, listen.
constructive criticism.
Listen,
He gonna
man.
take a bar.
Yeah,
He
listen,
gonna direct anybody else in the studio. Like, listen to fucking Helly. What the fuck is you doing?
artists, you out there, listen to the producer. Trust him.
Yeah.
Vez, listen.
Don't listen to the beat maker. Listen to
Listen
the
to the
producer.
producer. Vez went left instead of going right. He got out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
And he touched on certain topics that he usually don't, you know. And it was just like, just don't be afraid to experiment. Everything not gonna make it, you know what I'm saying? But just don't be afraid to.
That's the problem, though. People are scared to try those records.
Yeah. And then as soon as somebody else make it with them records, they gonna be like, oh, I got a million.
Like, damn, that should have been me, nigga. Like, you know, shit like that.
Man, Vez ass is crazy. I was at his studio, and his producer was recording in FL, and he had a template on that bitch that sounded sweet. I'm like, let me get your template. He was like, nah, I can't give it to no one. Man, Vez cussed this nigga off for like
The
an
nigga
hour.
said no to you.
What?
Vez cussed this
lie,
nigga
bro.
out so bad, he probably tried to give me his whole laptop.
He take my social too. Whatever you want to get, bro. I'm sorry.
Vez was telling that nigga he was never gonna make it.
Oh, that's him all day.
Yeah.
Man,
You
shout out
can't.
to Vez.
I mean, like
That's
niggas,
my nigga,
niggas
man.
get so caught up on shit like that. Like I can't get like, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta look out. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. If somebody asks, like somebody like Helluva ask you for something like that, be like, yeah, here you go. You know what I'm saying?
I sit and I fan out when Antt send me over. Like I send Antt some samples and he'll send the records back, and it just sounds so amazing. And I was
Man,
still, I don't
what?
give a damn. I be like, hey Antt, you got to show me how to get the 808 to hit like how your
Man,
shit hit. I
listen,
don't care about
you
learning.
nobody's ever gonna do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, man, just give me the 808. Just act
He
like
could give it to you, you still can't.
I'm like, bro,
He'd
please.
take my 808s and I'd be like, man, I'd be like, man, what fucking 808
That's
did
what
you
I'm
use?
saying.
And it'll be one I gave him. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, man, what you using? What you doing?
Oh, that
Like,
nigga
bro.
mixes just
Oh yeah, I was
like,
about to say his mix has gotta be a motherfucker for real.
he
dog.
got-
people don't even
He got some
know
shit he
a
ain't
good
telling me,
mix.
bro.
until
He got some shit.
like
he
his
ain't
mix
telling
can carry you. Like if he give you a beat, that bitch gonna sound so good already, it's gonna make you sound good.
me. Yeah. We was at Heaven at Roy's studio, and he had just hopped up
Man, that motherfucker get to pulling up his
he pulled
beats.
up some shit and just
Motherfucker
started
get the
drumming
re-
it right on the spot.
Motherfuckers get to closing their laptops.
He be like this motherfucker, man. Like, damn.
sweating bullets. Like, but no, it's it's if you, I don't have no issues learning.
Yeah.
You know,
Me neither.
You always learn. It's nothing.
I asked the young niggas, I'd be like, bro, how you do this? And they be like, damn, this nigga hell he asked me this shit.
Now,
Like,
speaking-
yeah, motherfucker,
so
I
now-
want to know. Man.
So on that subject, what's your top 3 VSTs?
That's a good question.
Top 3 VSTs.
You already know Nexus is a go-to.
Yeah,
But
next,
do you use the
yeah.
custom patches? You got custom patches, or you use the stock?
I got like custom. We got, man. Me and
Everything.
at Nexus is so
Hey, I need them
Hey,
patches though.
can't
fuck
nobody
out.
computer fuck with ours.
Nah, listen, hey, I need them, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
Man,
All right, so Nexus.
I like the 313 plug-in. I like that bitch. Purity.
Pretty dope. You ever use Gravity?
Nah, I ain't hip.
Or what
you
about?
probably got it.
What about Diva?
I ain't hip.
That's dope. It got
Yeah.
like the synth sounds. Like
Nigga always.
Go
nigga always
Grizz
up
was
on
putting
some
me up on some motherfucking plugins. Like
got
that
all-
nigga like a band by himself. Like he sound like a band in the
Contact.
fucking studio cooking up.
That nigga is a mad scientist, bro. Like,
Is it through contact?
I think I got them bitches wrote down. And surprisingly, it might not be through contact though. But that nigga got some shit.
Man.
Sound like a jam session by himself. Then to take
Yeah,
that
he
shit,
clicking that shit
and
in.
sample that shit. Yeah, and he clicking that shit in.
Damn, boy, clicking that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I got a homie. He used Reason. I want to say shout out to my dog Ant-Man Wonder.
I ain't heard
Reasons?
I ain't heard Reason in so long, dog.
No.
Reasons, dog.
Listen. Let me tell you. Stop.
I made thick.
Stop.
Hey, look, I made thick bitch on Reason.
That's so crazy to me because Thick Bitch is one of my like favorite beats of all time.
Yeah, that bitch hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
Listen here though. My guy Ant-Man, he is like a mad scientist. And he doesn't, if I'm not mistaken, he's not classically trained or anything like that. But he remade the whole Reasonable Doubt album from scratch, the whole album.
And it's
amazing.
It's there, huh?
Amazing. Yeah, he was like one of the original people to make samples. Like he would create like one of the originals. He's from Philly. Dope. And he's out in LA now, and he does stuff for like movies. He does a lot of stuff out there or whatnot. But the Reason that made me a believer after hearing.
And what they do with that one sample? It's still a go.
Which one?
That one I remade for you.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, it's like, bro. Oh my god. Listen.
What's that?
So I had did a Carl Thomas sample for T. Mm-hmm. So they called me. They like, we can use the vocals, but we can't use the actual music itself. So I'm like, all right. So they like, well, can you replay it? I ain't had the time to. Mm-hmm. So I called Big Bro. I'm like, hey, you think you can replay this sample? When I say when he sent the shit, you damn near can't even tell the difference. They called me back and it's like, bro, you sure this not a sample? No. They got us in the group text like, man, y'all sure this ain't no sample? We like, no, nigga. Like,
that's when you got it.
That's a skill. That's
I
a
used
skill right there, though.
the
That's
extractor thing to separate from the vocals and shit. Yeah, I to stem it out. I just took the vocals, put it back. It's damn near sound the exact same. But nah, ain't no sample.
Yeah, one of the tricks of the trade. Having somebody that know how to play, replay if need be. You always gotta have access to that.
Yeah.
And I tell I share one of the tips. If you don't have those resources, and you need something like that done, use Fiverr. That's one of the best things you can do.
What's Fiverr?
Fiverr is
Listen, let me tell you this. I am an electric guitar player, and I will play for $15.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You send them whatever you want them to do.
Oh,
They play
okay.
to it.
That's a
And
cheat.
you can send them a reference of what you want replayed. They do it. Just it's what is it called? Oh god damn. Pay for hire, work for hire.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
low key, you shouldn't even be giving this gem out, dog. But
I got you. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
It's Knox, man. He don't be holding up
yeah,
his
that's
sauce.
real shit.
Yeah,
That's real shit.
yeah.
But yeah,
Fiverr, bro.
Fiverr
We should
definitely.
have all been in the room.
Now Anna give me some shit and be like, hey, don't tell nobody.
No, but
this shit.
but you know,
I was like, all right, I ain't telling nobody.
that Fiverr, that is a go-to. They probably won't remember it, but you know.
Motherfucking Mario 64, dog. When they went 3D on our ass.
Yeah, man.
That was it.
That was it right there. Fucked me up.
If y'all paying, we looking over at the console.
Yeah, you know
They got
the retro gaming over there.
area.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to have that match over there too, dog.
That nigga Mario went 3D swimming in
Yeah.
deserts
Mario
and
64 was it.
Backflips and shit.
You didn't think that it could have got that much.
you never
better.
thought it could get that
Yeah.
good.
After Mario World on Super Nintendo, it was like, man, what the hell?
Now
is
look
that?
at where gaming is now and how we thought about shit like the Dreamcast. We like, it can't get better.
I get exactly.
Yeah.
It can't get any better,
Yeah.
and they
You
just
see,
get so much better.
Sony's releasing a controller that has like, you could feel like if it's something cold that touches you, the controller gets cold. It's a temperature.
nah.
Yeah, they're releasing one, and if I'm not mistaken,
He like, that's too much.
I want to
Yeah.
say
He
like
like,
it's like a smell base too. It's like a smell.
Oh man, I
base.
don't fuck it.
Yep, so
I ain't trying to play no shit, nigga. I'm over there by fire. The shit getting hot as hell. I
Yeah.
can't do that, man.
yep, they said they're working on that like soon.
Be in
Like,
the sewer and shit.
yeah, like literally.
Man, what y'all think about that new Ninja Turtle movie?
I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen
You
it
ain't
yet.
seen that?
I
That's the
wasn't
best
letting
movie this
down.
year.
I wasn't like no.
Better than Across the Spider-Verse?
No, it ain't
Yeah.
better.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah,
Man,
I'm
Cube
sorry.
made that
hey.
bitch, bro.
No, listen, man. put your headphones down, exit that way for you saying that.
I watched them back to back, bro.
You know what's so crazy? I watched the Spider. I gotta watch it again though.
Oh, here we go. Here we
watched
go.
it.
Tag team champions of the world.
I'm just saying, I watched it and I fell asleep, bro.
Damn, man.
It's dope as fuck, don't get me wrong, but I'm just like a ninja fan. I'm a Spider-Man nigga for sure.
You fell asleep?
I think I was just tired, bro. But
Yeah, you was
I'ma
tired. You
try
gotta
it
run that
again.
back, bro.
But it was good from what the part that
It can put somebody to sleep. Don't
That
act
shit-
like it can't put nobody to
beginning
sleep.
of it
If you don't have an interest in it.
The beginning of it made me sad as fuck. Like the way they did girl, you feel me?
I feel you.
That shit made me sad as hell. I'm like, all right, now
That's crazy. So you got sad and
Man, you got Q talking about, oh, you are some little tortoises.
nah, that's cool. But listen, they there's a fan made video. A guy he's making a Ninja Turtles movie. It's an animated movie, but it's based off the 1990s look. And he, no.
You
no,
gotta
no.
upgrade at some
No,
point.
no. When this podcast is over, I'll show you the footage, and it is beautiful. Like it's dark. It's not even. It's like grown. It's like if you read the comics, it's like the Last Ronin. That like it's dark. Like
Oh, speaking of the last round, you heard about the game they about to release
Yeah,
that shit too.
I heard
Yeah,
that.
that looks crazy. That look like it's gonna be crazy too.
you ever read that? You heard the Last Ronin?
That was,
When everybody died, and it was. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but
what about that game with the monkey? That shit like it's about to be sweet.
Wukong.
Wukong.
Yeah, that looks crazy too.
what's this about
I
that?
gotta look that
I
up.
think it's gonna be on all systems, but mostly PC. So, but yeah, that looks crazy too. Wukong looks crazy. I like that one.
Man, he got this staff. And
Yeah, that bow staff and shit. Yeah,
He,
yeah,
So you actually play with the monkey?
yeah. He played.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a monkey man. Like
A monkey man.
that's why Wukong.
yeah. Wukong. Yeah,
that
yeah. That looks crazy. Something called Life of Pi or something like that. That looks crazy too.
Life of Pi coming with a game?
Well, what's the name of that shit? Lies of Pi. That's what it's called. Lies of Pi. It's like,
yeah.
yeah.
I
like-
was talking about that shit with the tiger. And
Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
man.
nah. I think they came out with a game. I think they did come up with a game like
Did
that.
y'all play MTV Music Generator?
Yes, it did.
You ever played that before?
What's that on?
Nah,
It was on PlayStation 1.
You make niggas make beats off
you
that
could
bitch and
make beats on
everything.
it. You ever
Yeah.
played that?
I played the one on whichever one it was on PS2.
Okay, yeah, that was the second generation.
Yeah.
It was all right, but that first one,
That first one, man, you made some shit on that bitch for real.
yeah, you can sample to your
Yeah,
memory card. That
yeah.
was crazy. I was just thinking about that randomly or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely some dope games coming out. We at the fourth quarter now, so you know the big
They're finna
ones
go
are coming.
hard.
Yeah, that's what like Spider-Man. 2.
Spider-Man 2, yeah.
That's it. That's probably gonna
That
take
shit
the
looks
year.
so crazy.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it like for the year.
To me, that was like the first good Spider-Man game that they came with.
No,
like,
definitely.
'cause
Definitely.
they could never get the swinging right. It was just something like
Yeah.
even
Even though
not
I
doing Spider-Man justice. 'Cause
even-
that nigga's one of the greatest characters.
Even though I like the
made.
one on the PlayStation, I just hated that you couldn't be on the ground because you fall off. You know, all that smoke, they be on the ground and shit. Like you fall off, you die or something like that. The first one on the
That's
PlayStation.
retarded.
Yeah, on the PlayStation. It didn't make sense because, but that first, the one that came out on the PS4 and all that
You
shit.
was still just happy to be Spider-Man
Yeah.
though back then. Like even
Did you play Batman Arkham? Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Arkham
the
was
shit.
fire,
They
yeah.
did Batman All the Justice. I like the Telltale games too though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Them was like some of my favorite games ever.
Did you play the VR Batman?
Yeah.
I tried it.
Yeah,
You tried it?
I ain't had the patience.
The
Man.
Telltale Batman was scary,
Yeah.
and it was kind of dark too. They was getting pussy in
Yeah.
that motherfucker. All type of shit was going on.
That Arkham series though,
Yeah, it's
Arkham
fucking the
series,
shit out of Catwoman and stuff.
the Arkham series, that was incredible. That
Oh
game.
yeah, the fighting.
Yeah.
I just sit there and fight hordes of people.
Did
just
you watch
all day.
Batman versus Superman, the movie?
Yeah, of course.
So that's where they took the fighting from the Arkham game and put it in the movie.
Oh yeah, man,
Straight
that
up.
Batman,
Yeah.
man, that Batman, that
Like he
movie
was
was
fighting it, they
fucking
got
people
him.
up in that movie, dog.
Yeah, oh, man,
Jesus
what?
Christ.
One game that you gotta try, like it's like a cheap game, is a Hong Kong Massacre. You up on
I
that?
heard about
I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they used that for like some scenes from John Wick and shit.
it. Damn, really?
Like it's like a view from the top. And that shit
overhead
is
view?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, another game I like playing was Sifu. Like if you die, you age or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, for real?
Yeah, that shit crazy. You need to play that. I think you'll fuck
What
with it. for
system?
real. It's on all the systems.
All of them?
Yeah,
Sifu?
Sifu.
Gotta check
Yeah,
it out.
Sifu was dope. I fucked with Sifu.
I like games that just come with just something different, just
Yeah.
originality, and that was like an original type of fighting style and everything.
What was the last game you bought?
Last game I bought, Mortal Kombat 1 and Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, that Mortal Kombat 1. I can't wait for
pre-ordered.
I can't wait for that Mortal Kombat 1, man. We might have to get some games going on that shit for real.
It's on the fly.
Yeah, I watch it. Like
They need to
I'm still not
remake
convinced.
that
It
Jackie
look
Chan game.
Which
Remember
one?
that bitch back in the day on? I think it was PS2. Where
Oh, I know what
you
you're
fought with the stick.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah, that was hard.
That
I
shit
know
was
what you're
fun as
talking
hell.
about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I was just watching
fun.
that bitch on YouTube. Like,
Man, they need to remake SOCOM. That was before like Call of Duty SOCOM was.
hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
good.
I might have to
play
change
something?
my favorite game.
What?
Warriors.
Oh shit,
Hey,
I might have to change
Bruh,
my favorite game
man.
to Warriors, dog.
man!
Warriors.
I had that bitch for the PS2.
I literally had to. I was sentenced to watching my brother play. I couldn't play because my brother played that shit day in, day out. He played that and Bully.
That nigga said, I got
And I used to play that shit with my kids.
Man,
Everybody,
man,
like,
Warriors was
I'm
the
playing
shit.
it now, and
I'm
that
wondering
shit
why
is still sweet
They
as fuck.
re-released it,
dog.
right? Like a remastered version, or
Nah, they
you
just
still
put
put
it.
the PlayStation. They put in okay.
Man, you know Rockstar be holding on and shit, man.
Man, you can put that on the stand
Yeah,
deck.
no,
yeah,
of
I
course.
mean, hell yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
listen.
goodness.
I got the original copy though.
Yeah, I got that too. Yeah, man, Warriors.
They,
Hey, my collection crazy.
That's like being a
PS2 collection or PS3?
All right,
PS2.
so I got a question for y'all three. What's your most prized possession in your collection?
games.
Don't even matter. Like games, collectibles, like action figures, all that.
Probably my Optimus Prime.
What it transformed by itself?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that full scale one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hate you. I want it. I saw that.
I swear to God, I'm so
think
jealous.
That
Mine,
nigga be standing on one leg, kicking,
Doing push-ups and shit.
sit-ups.
mine is man. God bless the dead. I have Kobe Bryant jersey, basketball, and a pair of shoes that he signed, and an armband.
Yeah, you know what PC told me
All right,
about
man,
that
you
too.
fucked this up, man.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like yeah.
You killed this.
I collect sports memorabilia too, man, as well as video games and just all stuff like comic books. and
that
everything.
shit, man.
What?
Kobe, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
I still
crazy.
get hurt thinking
That
about
listen,
it.
man, I couldn't believe it. That is just like
Yeah, that's
I was in LA with a Lyft driver that barely spoke English, and we like cried together.
that was crazy.
He like Kobe Bryant, like family through me.
not funny, but
I'm dead ass serious,
No, I
dog. That
believe-
I
nigga
know
made
just
me.
the way you just
He
said
was
it.
so hurt. I was like, damn,
yeah.
dog.
Nah, God bless the dead. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and everybody else that was lost in that tragedy. That right there, like, that made me take sports memorabilia collecting more serious, and it's addictive, man. Just like video games and comic books and everything else or whatnot. So that's like my most prized possession.
all right. What about you, bro?
All right, so I got these anime statues that I buy from LA. They come like from Japan and like different, like separate studios.
Coldest shit ever.
And you get like a certificate of which number you have out of the very few numbers that they make of these statues.
Or like a limited run.
Yeah. So really, all of them. I ain't gonna lie. So a few weeks ago, my daughter, she had company,
Oh man,
and we had a Nerf gun fight in my basement.
damn.
And I got a Sasuke from Naruto.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh man,
we got
I know where this.
shooting at
I
each
know where this
other,
going.
And one of the motherfucking darts to hit Sasuke, the little lightning in his hand, and that shit broke. I got so fucking mad, I made everybody go home.
You made everybody go home?
Hell yeah. Take y'all badasses home.
He playing with him and go get
Yeah,
mad.
he got mad.
I'm like, damn, I ain't paying.
So are you gonna reorder it or?
You can't.
Oh shit.
I had like number 14 out of like 200.
So is it like super fucked up, or is it something that like you could do?
oh no, I glued it back.
Oh
Okay.
man, so did you invite the kids back over? Rerun the Nerf war. Rerun the Nerf war.
I
That
won
shit-
anyway. I told their asses up.
And it was your fault it broke too, right?
No, so really, I got like a part of my basement that's like off limits,
Oh.
and they ran down on me.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, they caught me off guard. I'm in by my studio equipment, and that's where all my statues at. And they came, hit the corner on my ass, and lit my ass up, and I turned around.
Shout out to the rundown gang.
Man,
Walk down on Antt. Hey,
They try to kill him and Sasuke.
yeah. Sasuke caught a. That's fucked up, man.
nah,
hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
Caught a stray.
Oh, it's Get Back Gang over here.
Get Back Gang.
Hey, I did them so dirty.
You got to get them with the water balloons.
Yeah.
Got to get them with
I got one of them automatic joints, them water guns.
Oh, straight up.
That you put batteries in,
Yeah.
that bitch just shoot like a machine gun.
And they like it's like hard little water. Like,
I got them too.
Oh man. Yeah.
Man, so I got one thing, because I can't compare to all the shit y'all got. I can't compare it to it, but I had somebody specifically made me Yamato sword from Devil May Cry 5. Mm-hmm. He specifically made that bitch for me.
God damn, I know that bitch humongous.
I be collecting swords too.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
See, I got Cloud Strike sword from Final Fantasy 7. I had that specially made for me with the material on there too.
Is it expensive?
That bitch was like $1,000 for that. With the and it came with the material too. Like he made the material as well.
Damn.
I got an authentic good guy doll
Straight up.
in the box.
Man,
Shit.
I'm
Wait.
looking at that.
Hold
I'm
on,
looking at that
wait,
bitch in the
wait.
eyes,
Wait. Wait, like from the movie, like.
Like, it's the original good guy
It was
doll.
a prop. Like, was it a prop?
Yeah, like
Knox, bro. I'm looking this bitch in the eye, and I'm like,
You was getting possessed, like slowly.
I'm like, bro, I'm never spending the night over here, bro.
I tried to put the spell on him and shit.
Dewey Dembe La. Give me the power, I beg of you. Wait a minute, wait. I'm saying it wasn't a replica.
He probably one of them bitches that was in part 1 that was stacked up.
For real?
Yeah.
Was it expensive?
Yeah.
Do you have the source where you can get another one? I definitely want to get one.
You can order it.
Nah, man, I gotta go through who you went through. I ain't about to do that. That shit come
I'm
from
gonna put you on.
Zimbabwe.
I got you.
He like, nah, fuck that. I want the source, nigga.
Yeah, nah, I definitely wanted one of those. So are they? It's big, like.
Yeah, it's just a good guy doll.
That bitch big as fuck. If I get one, that bitch staying at the studio.
He got the box like on the side of it, like all it, like that bitch crazy.
So, bro, hold on. What other swords you got?
I got Sasuke sword.
Fire.
I got some Dungeons and Dragons swords.
I got Link's Master Sword too.
I got some Power Ranger swords.
Oh man, you got the White Ranger with the.
I'm looking for it.
Man,
I'm looking for the White Ranger with the talking tiger, and I'm looking for the trumpet.
the Green Ranger.
You know what you gotta get, Antt? You gotta get fucking Lion-O shit.
Yes, Thundercats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thundercats. Got to get the lion though, for sure.
Shout out my manager, Halim, man. If I get that, I might just give it to him, because that's his shit.
See, I know.
Voltron. What about Voltron?
I got
Voltron.
Voltron, the actual Voltron.
Oh, straight up.
And like all
You gotta
the
think
swords.
you gotta think about like swords that stand out, like whose sword just defined them.
Nah, but the Thundercat,
Like,
yeah.
Sasuke.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you one that always stood out to me was Squalls from Final Fantasy VIII. That gunblade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
That and Dante's from Devil May Cry.
the Rebellion.
Yeah.
That's the next one I'm getting. I'm getting the Rebellion in the next one. I'm getting that one next.
Definitely, man. So is it a website or something that you go through, or is it just somebody?
No, I'll shoot it to you. I'll shoot you the
You see
website.
how I want
I
all y'all
just be traveling, bro. Like I be traveling, and then I just whatever city I'm in, I will just look up the top
I'm
shit,
doing
or
that.
I just ask around and the most low key.
And he be calling me like, big bro, you want to buy this? I be like,
I be
man,
seeing y'all
we be on
Dragon Ball.
face.
Listen, man, I be seeing y'all action figure wars.
Oh man,
And-
I've been quit, man.
Yeah, I was about
Can't
to say-
take shit too
I was
far.
about to say,
Man,
you
he
got the-
showed the
If
last
you
time
take
he's up
shit too
here,
far, I just be like,
the
I'm
last
straight.
he showed us some shit. I'm like, bro. He's like, man, it's like 2,000. I'm like, God damn.
And it was like, I'm just like, please, Helly, throw the towel in, baby. Every time this nigga Antt just post something and tag you in it, I'm like, oh shit, this nigga. He'll throw out like
Hey,
3
look,
figures.
I really just never really felt the same about it after Jizzle died either.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. my brother, man.
R.I.P. Jizzle.
Yeah,
Cause it was like me and Antt just took a full blown gangster street nigga and just got him into collectibles and shit.
Man, listen, and you know the crazy part, like that's so dope because, man, when we post like reels and all that stuff, or even when I just post stuff independent of the podcast, like videos, just nostalgic shit, man, so many street niggas or whatever, they DM me and be like, man, I remember this shit, I remember. Like, I'm like, man, it's cool, you can just comment. You know, DM me, man, this is something that you like.
You know what's crazy? This nigga, my nigga Train, he got this, I think it was a Neo Geo TV or some shit like that. He recently just got that bitch. And I'm like, nigga, where the fuck you get that from?
Hey, Train, what's up, baby? You want to do some
Hey.
business?
He right here.
Where you? Okay, hey,
Yeah.
Trey, where you at, baby? I need that Neo Geo TV. You don't care about it. It's all good. I got Neo Geo.
you don't need that.
You don't need that.
You don't even know what you're doing with it.
He found that motherfucker from somewhere. I'm like, bro, where you get this bitch
They
from?
got a Nintendo TV too, like that.
I seen that.
Yep,
I seen that.
they got a Nintendo
My brother, he still got the Power Glove.
I got one.
Yeah,
That nigga
I know
Vito
you
just,
got one.
Vito
I know
just
you got one.
showed me some type of Atari game that's like made like Legos and shit, but but it
Oh
really
yeah,
worked.
Yep, it's a Nintendo system made out of Legos and a Atari system made out of Legos.
I'm gonna fuck you up with this though. You got the original copy of Ring King?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah,
Yes.
dog.
I was just sorting out my Nintendo games yesterday.
Man, I love Ring.
I'm taking all my doubles and I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna probably just take them or raffle them off or something.
Man, I love Ring King.
yeah, I
dog.
love Ring King.
Man, I used to just knocking niggas out the ring and
That's
shit.
Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson Punch
It's
Out.
crazy though, cause we should do something. Cause I got a few statues I want to give away.
We
I
should-
done slipped up and bought some doubles.
Yeah, I got a couple.
like
I
of those.
bought a Vegeta for Helluva, and he already had the motherfucker.
No, look, this was
No.
crazy. I bought some shit for Antt, and Antt had already bought it for me.
That's crazy. Hey, that's real. Hey, that's real. That's real shit.
So
That ain't nothing.
Like if I
that's
see
real.
something I know Antt like more than me, I'm just gonna get it for him.
So what you want to do? A
Think about
giveaway?
myself.
we
Wanna
should
do
do. We should.
I
That
wanna
would
do
be
some type
dope.
of giveaway.
Okay, we can set up a takers giveaway. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
Something like
I
that.
definitely
with
got
it.
some shit to
You
do,
with it,
man.
Helly?
Hell yeah.
And with it, I'm with it for sure. Then you seeing that?
Yeah.
Giveaway?
So man, shit, y'all better be paying attention. We gonna throw something out there for y'all, man. Y'all better get ready for that shit.
I feel
Cause
dumb as hell. You like, nigga, I bought that for you.
I love to see this though, man. Like this, you know what I'm saying? This brotherhood y'all got and everything, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
for
my
real.
big brother. I remember when we down there, like first got in the studio together, and I came around and I found out where the studio was at. It was over. I started popping up, and I'm like, look,
Taking shit.
And
your
Helly-
little brother, nah, it ain't shit you can do about it.
I got this for Antt. Like Anna just takes some shit and be like, "You not getting that back."
That's crazy.
Hey, I still got your speaker stands, and they in very great condition. Like,
Like you not getting them back. Oh, all right. Just start D-boying.
from the
that
studio
nigga
in Michigan, bro, I still have the speaker stands, bro. And they
The upstairs studio, right?
shit.
Yes.
Them bitches legendary.
and they in absolute perfect condition.
Definitely got to make sure that, like I said earlier, that you celebrate it more, Helly. Like I know you keep your head down and just move forward.
Nah, man, you.
You know what I'm saying?
man, fuck
And
that shit.
Nah, listen, man.
Nah, we
I
got-
feel you, bro.
nah.
But we gonna celebrate you
Yeah.
with you and for you.
Motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
appreciate when people like when they meet me, they be like, "Thanks for what you done for the city." Like it ain't just about me. That's like
No, for sure.
That feel the best more than anything.
yeah, no, definitely
Like,
not.
not
you know.
just helping yourself, but just helping everybody collectively.
Yeah, because you just think, man, like you are the spinal cord for the body of the music that helped walk
I don't
across.
even know how that feel coming from Knox.
Man,
Man, I'm about to say, like, man, this legend here.
No,
Like,
listen,
yeah.
this is what I'm saying. Okay, so even from me doing music 1st, I was doing music outside of Detroit,
Yeah.
and then I came back and started.
No, I get what
working
you're saying.
with
Like he
artists
came.
Yeah,
like,
this is
like,
a straight up
Helly-
industry nigga that's still like
Helly-
that you could get a beat from.
Yeah, Helly been in the mud, and he never. You never hear nothing bad about him not wanting to work with nobody. If you had some kind of talent, he'll bring it up out of you. You know what I'm saying? And to see Helly do what he did and put the work in, like, man, it's hard dealing with a lot of these artists, man.
Shit, he did.
And it's not even about just selling beats. Like, of course, this is how we live.
You
know what I'm saying?
he did something great for my nigga T Villa. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, for sure. Shout out to
Everything
T-Villa.
big, yeah.
And it's like it's like, just being people don't understand. Like this is what we love to do, but it's a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's not. Sometimes we're not getting paid up front.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
It's
Yeah,
literally,
for sure.
And this man got kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Man, I be telling these young dudes when they get a placement, like, man, you can go a year before you get paid.
yeah,
bro,
it ain't
this shit
like,
I ain't got paid from a year
yeah,
ago,
for
bro.
sure. And it's like,
That get to getting on their ass though.
no, yeah, and
No,
be
for
pressing,
real.
and be pressing. You
Like,
know
nigga,
what
I
I'm
need
saying?
my bread, man.
No, for sure.
Hey, I get to call my lawyer like, hey, look, I don't give a fuck if that's my friend.
Yeah, give me my money.
I need my bread, like shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's real shit. Nah, that's real shit.
That's the main thing they do. They take advantage of
That
relationships.
has been called a terrorist before.
No, for sure. No, for sure. Yeah.
No, that's real. No, that's real
I've
shit
heard,
because
yeah.
How my nigga a terrorist because he one was his.
you put that
That's
work
how
in,
you
you
are,
want to get
niggas
paid for that
crazy
shit
in the
for
mother.
real.
Yeah,
Like, no, I get it.
and it's like and it's like a lot of, and I've been trying for years, and Anna even tell you,
Like
Anna,
I just be like, God gonna get your ass,
yeah, for sure.
and be like, motherfucker, I'm God.
I'm God.
My shit.
and I've been trying for years to try to get some kind of a union or something for the producers for us to be protected, but
you know what they gonna do? Not fuck with the producers.
Yeah, they just gonna go straight.
A lot of these niggas not only fucking with niggas who they ain't gotta give no fucking money in publishing to.
And they are trying to buy out the entire record. They're not trying to.
They're not even trying to buy that bitch out. They just gonna give you. They just gonna use your shit and be like, fuck you.
And too, like a lot of these people, they are doing albums and they are submitting them to the labels that they with YouTube beats and stuff that's not paid for or cleared, hoping that nothing.
Man, you gotta think about it. An artist gonna rather get 100% of their fucking song rather than to deal with me, knowing that you gonna have to break me off. You feel me? At least my fucking.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, why would you not want to give the producer their just due? Like, niggas be shell shocked. Like, I gotta pay him, and he still get half. That is the requirement. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not getting paid to perform the song with you.
I fell out with somebody over that shit, and I had to tell them, I was like, look, when you get into this shit, you gonna find out. Yes. And then they come back like, dang, I ain't even know this how it go. And like, yeah, nigga.
And then like they be so blind to just understanding like you gotta do business the right way, man. That's the only way shit gonna work out, man. You not gonna get far.
This nigga PC told a story on the latest episode of the MKU podcast that I got. How, you know what I'm saying, they turned the album in, like, you know, here's the album, we're done with it. You're not done. Like, did you get everything cleared? You know, all this shit. I'm like, woo.
Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah, don't nobody want to play. Yeah. It's better off to just play it safe and just not use shit down there.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I got a song with my white boy. He did this fucking song with Vanilla Ice, and that shit was, like, going viral, going retarded, and they took that shit down because it was sample.
Dang. Man.
They don't play with that sample shit, man.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
For the next visit.
Yeah, it's so crazy though, because that shit be confusing too, because they took one of me and Helly's songs down from Spotify. I don't know if you knew.
Which one?
They took the Free Game with Doug and Lil Uzi. They took that shit down from Spotify, saying it was a sample, and that beat was made from scratch.
Damn.
What? I didn't even know that.
We lost the beat, and they had to remake the bitch from scratch again.
Yeah, that definitely was a from scratch beat.
Damn. That's how they tried to do us
from scratch.
They tried to do us like that with All the Money in the World by Ross. They tried to say it was a sample. Like, nah, brother. That wasn't a sample.
I love that beat, bro.
Yeah, that beat is so fucking hard, dog.
I did not like the song when I first heard it. It grew on me.
Dog, what we up with? Hold on, I gotta ask this question, dog. Like, some of y'all biggest shit, y'all hate it.
That's how, just like Antt said.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it be the shit that you least expect. I was like, man, huh?
Nah, I just had a song come back, and they said it sounded like something, but it didn't sound nothing like it. What, was that me and you in a group?
It had to be.
It didn't even.
I know they said that they said the one we had just did for T. They said it sounded like the sample still there. I'm like,
no, it was something that was like original that they was trying to say was a sample.
It was that Doug and Uzi. KP reached out to me and said that they said that they took it off Spotify because they said it was a sample on the beat.
That's
But
crazy.
it definitely wasn't no sample.
But I'm gonna tell y'all that just attests to y'all skill, y'all gift, man. Like,
No, definitely.
yeah, because they saying like this is a sample. I'm like,
I just had a song recently I did for Lola Brooke. I think it's gonna be her fucking intro, and they called me like, "Are you sure it's not a sample in this beat?" And the name of the beat is No Sample. I'm like, look at the name of the fucking beat, man.
oh my god.
No sample.
I knew that bitch sounded like a sample.
Yeah, like no sample, just in case. I be naming my beats like Dirty Bras, 89 BPM. Like the name of the beat, like just so people will look
Sometimes
at it.
you gotta be careful what you name them bitches because the artist is gonna look at that bitch and make the song that.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, for sure. We did that shit with Tyga on this album, Hotel California. We made a beat called Palm Trees, and he made a song called Palm Trees. I was like, damn.
I've done that a lot too.
Yeah,
like they'll
that's
say,
dope.
yeah,
That's
you get inspired by it. You know what I'm saying? The beat names will inspire the shit out of you. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. And you know, just seeing that process, like, when you go and when you see that kind of process, you understand like why certain why writers are necessary too, because a lot of the artists they don't have a direction, they don't know where to go.
Oh yeah, they be needing that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If it's just an intro or anything.
No, for sure, definitely. Or like you said, even hooks or just anything just to set the song off. Man, you'll be
Man,
amazing.
these niggas don't use hooks no more, man.
No, they don't.
yeah, no,
They
I
just,
appreciate no good hook.
No, they don't.
Fuckers, man.
it's
And that's what they need though.
man,
That's what they
you
need.
can't
I'll
ju-
be like, Oh man, T Grizzly did it out on the hook, man. What?
Hey, like, you ain't T Grizzly, bro. You not T Grizzly. Like motherfuckers just be like, dog, just put a hook to your shit. You never know what can
And then
happen.
the song's just short. Nah, the song's so short.
But then when they be having success with that shit, how you gonna tell them something? They having a little success when it could be way greater. And like you said, the songs be so short. I see a nigga stop like, how long I been rapping? A minute and a half. All right, that bitch done, bro.
Yeah, I be like, dang.
No, the fuck is not.
So y'all niggas missing the 3 verses era?
I was rapping during the 3 verses there.
Yeah.
3:16.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's some nasty work right there, boy.
You can't do it no-
3 minutes and 40 seconds.
And you can't get to the last verse and get lazy. You gotta
Yeah,
just
man,
go
you gotta
harder
stay-
and
you gotta-
harder and
yeah,
harder.
man.
Listen, man, we talking about 3:16. We
Yeah.
ain't talking about
I knew
8.
some niggas who
No, 16.
couldn't count bars and they used to do like 3:32s.
They had Wu-Tang verses. Wu-Tang
Niggas
songs.
couldn't count bars.
3:32s. Oh, nigga, that's
Said,
not
fuck
good.
that. I
That's
see why you ain't engineering, dog.
16 bars.
12 and 8 bar verses changed my life, bro.
Like, okay, go ahead. Yeah, for sure. That's hard. Go ahead. Yeah. 8 bars is cool.
I used to pay attention. Like Jeezy was like one of the first niggas doing that shit, 8-bar verses and shit. I was like, look, we cutting this shit down.
You know, when I first heard like some short verse, that old song, I think it's called Tom's Diner. That do. That's like 4 bars. Each verse is 4 bars, and they go back to the hook. And so it's 16 altogether.
The first person I ever seen do like 8 bar verses was Helly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I
was lazy as hell.
Hey, look, the first beat I ever gave him, that bitch was hard as hell though. Like I was so excited.
That bitch was so hard, dog.
Off top.
One of the people I first started seeing do songs that was like a minute was Rocaine. Like when he had
Yeah.
like I think when him and Stuntman was like, I don't know when you
Me,
did
Stuntman in the pool.
Yeah,
Me, Stuntman
man,
in the
listen,
pool.
Rocaine was just dropping shit. I'm like, this is about to make everything change as far as how people do music and drop music. And
Another one that was like short was TK when he dropped this shit, The Race.
Yeah.
That shit was how short that shit was.
and it's like, man,
In the strip club, they gotta play that bitch 2 times.
yeah,
For the dancer to
but
get a
just
full.
think though, when you got a song that's a minute and a half, it naturally to your brain. You
But
cool with
everything is microwave now.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
like at first I couldn't even get my grandson to watch a movie. Like his attention span is so short, and I'm
Yes.
thinking like a nigga who sit up and watch TikToks all day. A movie is boring as fuck to them.
Yeah.
Cause you just got your screen doing this and you seeing action every second. So just sitting down watching some shit.
No, that fuck everything up for real. So do you think it's more important making a body of work that has replay value, or just making what the people want? You think it's more of a do you prefer more of a supply and demand, or do you want to have something that has that
I need
affects
something
your
with
legacy?
substance.
Yeah, I need
something
I need
man.
longevity on that shit.
What about
man.
you, Antt?
I'm definitely a substance type of person.
It's gonna come back eventually, and motherfuckers who don't really know how to make songs, like they're gonna be hurting. They ain't gonna be able to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
I feel like the shit talking songs cool for like right now, but you know, it's gonna be for right then and there. But if you get a song that means something, you can always go back to it. Like,
Yeah, because
You know
the
what I'm
songs that
And that shit lasts forever.
yeah, the songs that don't have materialism involved in it, that deal with real life stuff, and it ain't struggle music or none of that, but it's just more, it's just relatable music.
And you know what? It was one thing that Dre said, like Dr. Dre said on something. He said he never mentioned the year of the car, like anything like that. He just said, you know, so he never mentioned the year of it or anything.
Yeah, man, because that gives an expiration date on the music.
Yep.
When you do that kind of stuff, or when you talk about fashion or the current stuff that's going on, like you got to know how to talk about it to where it's a general thing, you know.
Like
like-
yesterday, I just had like an old school kickback. I ain't play nothing but like just the old music, they say I'm fucked up, but I can't tell. You know what I'm
man.
saying? All that dancing, like all them old
Oh,
records
man,
and dope
yeah.
boys
we
cashed out.
recorded that shit in my bedroom, bro.
What, dancing?
I can't tell.
I can't tell. Classic.
That shit was hard too.
We on the west side. I had a bedroom full of east side niggas, dog.
Shout out, listen, man. Shout out to
I used to come over there in that bedroom too.
listen,
Nah,
man.
for sure.
We was still like the same niggas. Like back then, I'm like, damn, he a single parent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Living with his mama, and I used to be like the same way. Like we
Y'all
always
more
been
like
the
y'all
same
more
nigga.
like than what y'all thought initially. Nah, which is dope. That's why y'all jailed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Crack, man. He is the one that put me up on Vez. When we went out of town, we had a family reunion, and he played. What was his second tape? He played Clarity.
Clarity?
Yeah, he played the
I mixed-
Clarity.
I mixed Clarity.
Listen, man. Yeah, I know. Listen, my favorite record was what is it? Is it Can't Stop Stacking? What is it called? You
Yeah,
did
that
the
nigga
beat,
said he
though.
mixed that
Can't Stop
bitch.
Counting. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I made that beat. Yeah.
He
Yes,
mixed
bro.
that bitch, so
Yeah.
like that's so important. Like
Yeah, mixing.
that made him stand out.
Yeah.
I first met that motherfucker. He was like 14 years old.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me.
Vez came to the studio.
Young
and,
Vez.
he said he was nervous because my headphones only worked on one side. But like that's how I liked it to record anyway. And he like, man, I can't record, man. The headphones ain't working. I was like, nigga, they was good enough for Rick Ross.
Yeah.
He always bring that up.
Yeah. No, for sure. Shout out, like I said, shout out again to Vez. That was when I first heard that. I'm like, this beat is so motherfucking hard, bro. When I heard that,
Man, that's you gotta lock in. Once you lock in with that producer, y'all make a sound like that's what they had
that's
that
why I
going.
say, man, a lot of the artists,
Still got it going to this day though.
yeah, for sure, definitely. You know,
Always, you know what I'm saying? That's the best thing. You just gotta find that sound. You find that sound and like y'all gel together, y'all put out some undeniable shit.
definitely.
For real.
We definitely gotta touch bases on this in the future. We gotta have a whole music-based episode and just talk about.
Yeah, that's something PC wanted to do. You know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
have
Like,
some type of tournament though. Like
What
kind of
PC at?
Mortal Kombat
that's
come
what I
out.
was saying. Like the nigga talking about, I'll be there in a minute because I ain't gonna put him up.
Cash.
When Mortal Kombat come out, we gotta have a tournament.
Let's do it.
And we gotta have a
And
producer.
when Budokai 4 come out,
Listen, any artist.
You think Budokai 4 gonna come out or is they fucking playing games?
No, it's
with
coming
us?
out.
It's coming out.
coming
It's
out,
coming
but ain't no time.
They just need more of a demand from Detroit. That's all.
He said, get
No,
that,
they can't play with me like
he said,
that.
get that demand from Detroit is over
Listen,
with.
any artists, any producers, whatever. If y'all want to have a tournament, come to Takers.
Hey man, look.
Put your money up.
That
look,
Mortal Kombat look
When the fuck we
different,
doing this
dog.
Mario Party, man?
Listen, man.
When we doing this?
Give me
got
like a week.
Man, okay, yeah.
Give me a week.
Yeah,
I'll be ready.
yeah, let's
I'll
do
be
it, dog. Cause you been talking shit about
No,
that
for
one,
sure.
man. Yeah, we got to get that going for
It
real.
is definitely a pleasure
Definitely.
locking in with the Twin Towers today.
Man, I was gonna say
What?
it's the pleasure being on here with y'all two legends, man.
Man, listen, man, you already know.
Pleasure.
You know
for
how I
sure.
feel about your
Antt told me I was gonna like it a lot though.
Yeah,
I'm
I was like, man, hell, he gonna bullshit. He gonna spin us, man.
Man,
I'm
I'm-
like, no,
my word,
no,
like-
for sure. No. Shout out to Helly, for sure. Like I said, all the time, man, I have no problem giving my peers their flowers. You know, shout out to Helly, shout out to Antt Beatz for joining us. You know, hopefully we can run a couple episodes back, have a couple tournaments, you know, in the future.
I
definitely
told PC we gonna be doing tournaments in this bitch. Man,
Definitely.
we gonna figure that out, man. But I appreciate y'all three legends coming on this show, man. For real.
Definitely.
No, this is big, man. Drop some gems on this motherfucker, man. We learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that, man. From you know what I'm saying, everybody that Takers, man, for real. So
Shout out to Takers.
definitely
Takers Gaming on Instagram.
Shout out to Takers.
So yeah, we about to wrap this up, man. About to kick it for a little.
You already know.
There it is, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all next time, all right?
Peace.
Yes, sir.